Live from Stool Stream Stadium in New York City, welcome to another edition of Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Jeff D'Lo, Jake Marsh on hand here inside the Triple S. Now, Jeff, of course the Final Four is today, and that's what everybody is excited for. But we actually do have one match before this one. What are you looking forward to today?
I'm looking forward to seeing if the guys who know the most about the sport can perform that way as well, and maybe even someone who knows the rules better than anybody. Can they talk the talk? Because they sure know how to do it. Can they walk the walk, rather? Because they do talk the talk every single week.
Indeed. All right, let's not waste any time. Down the stream to Spider for the rules of our opening match.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Jake, Jeff, good to be here. Glad to be playing today in Stool Stream's Jenga. Vibs, here you go. Thanks so much for your efforts thus far. The rules will not be necessary. We're just going to get straight into it. We're about to pummel these nerds. Keep it locked. We got 2 Final Four matchups upcoming after this demolition. So keep it locked. Grab a nice snack. Let's go.
Talk that shit.
I think I'm first, right, Vibs? Read the order.
Wait. What's happening?
Money cannot change me. I am unbiased. This is going to be the order. We've got Spider first, Jake Marsh, Casey, followed by Jeff D'Lo.
Jeff, I guess we're
Whenever
playing.
you're ready.
Do I have that correct?
So we are playing today.
All right, before we get started, let's dive into the breakdown of this opening match. It'll be Spider and Casey against Jeff and I. 3 of the 4 of us making our Triple S Jenga debut. How is this going to work?
It's going to be rather interesting today to see how things work out, because I know it seems though Casey and Spider have a bit of an advantage here because they're not doing multiple things, where I think Jeff and Jake are going to be playing and commentating at the same time.
Yeah, it should be interesting indeed. Casey has a record of 3-3. The rest of Jake, Jeff, and Spider 0-0, 0-0, 0-0. So something's got to give.
Some might say that's undefeated.
Yeah.
I've seen Spider practice before. I think he's a pretty talented player, but how good?
right,
He's
Jeff.
very cocky. I also heard today, pause for mic ruffling, I heard today that Spider's talking mad shit to Jeff.
Oh.
Really no reason and completely unwarranted. Might have been over food ordering on Sunday night. We'll see how that shakes out.
All right, without further ado, let's send it back down the stream. First in the Square of Doom goes Spider, the world's most hated villain inside the Triple S right now.
60 seconds to pick a block.
You got this, Spider.
Spider, no issues with his first career block and into the Triple S.
Be on this side, right?
Inside the Square of Doom for the
Frank's
first
breaking out the
time.
antics. It seems as though Spider
in
got
his
Frank to break out
career
the antics.
is Jake Marsh, the
There you go,
25-year-old out of Weston, Florida.
There you go,
stuff,
Frank.
First
Good
career
stuff,
block.
Frank.
Good stuff, Frank.
Finds a loose one on the right side, places it on the eastern side, and he is officially underway in his Jenga career.
Solid poll by the expert there. Clearly unfazed. This is disappointing here because I've heard that Jeff was going to try to do a hanging tower, and Casey already ruined that.
Casey does hear the boos, eliminates the chances of a hanging tower. We mentioned Casey's 3-3 overall. All 3 of her losses, she did pull the losing block.
Good stuff, Frank. Good
There you
stuff.
go, Frank. There you go, Frank.
So here's Jeff D'Lo going with the Western block right now. Jeff did predict, he said in our pregame production meeting, he actually thinks he's going to be awful at Jenga. So we'll see if that prediction holds true or not.
A little
Frank
bit more this way.
Frank's the MVP.
Spider needs to remember he is not the official for this match and he needs to shut up and stay in his dugout.
Oh, yeah, because there's dugouts in this, Jake.
Jeff's goal, I know,
Talk
is
that
to
shit.
never
I
have
knew
the
you would
referee
talk that shit.
for a
Broadcasting
fix
and
at the
playing.
top.
You're one
I
trick
know that's
pony.
his goal.
You're a one-trick
Ooh.
pony.
All right, Jake
Spider's
steps
been
back
feisty all
in.
day.
See,
There
he
you go,
goes
Frank.
quiet when he pulls a block. He can't do both at the
Marsh
same time.
wrapping around.
Broadcast and pull
Finds
the block.
something on the
You
east
can't.
side.
Look how wobbly it is. Look how wobbly it is.
Finds something on the east side. A lot of outside noise.
Yeah, certainly
But he
is.
takes the block out.
Wait,
Wraps around.
it's so fucking.
Jake, I'd actually say
Only
that
one spot here.
Frank's antics
And
are
looks to be
actually
clean.
Frank's
Another turn of the
antics
books.
are less annoying when you're on the floor, I think.
Yeah, because we're so locked in.
Yeah, I think anyone fazed by Frank is just weak.
Frank, don't let him
Oh,
talk to you like that.
what is that? That's a
Casey
shot
trying
at
to
Frank.
take out a Tittleman's crest. Places it on the west side.
But team is a loser.
Interesting move.
Every single year, they never go anywhere. They always get beaten. Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Browns.
Fuck that
The
shit,
Cleveland
Frank.
Browns. They're gonna lose again. Just you wait and see. Why is everybody always beating on them?
Good,
Let's go,
good point,
Frank.
That's interesting
it's
by
He's-
Frank
he's
because the
rattled now.
Browns just made it to the divisional round.
Yeah, and I know the Dolphins didn't.
That
They didn't
is
make
true.
the playoffs, I don't think, actually.
true. All right,
Let's call
which-
the blind
good
squirrel
enough.
Will he
Frank
even
Acorn.
will he even clown them? Because I think you're a Dolphins fan. Like can he
Yeah.
even do that?
Is this me?
I don't know
Yeah.
if he has the place
My
to
hand
do
is
that.
already purple.
Now
I
here
just wanted
comes
everyone to know
Spider once again. He does say he doesn't know how much he trusts
Here you go,
Casey,
Spider.
so maybe a little team chemistry issues prior to this match.
It's fake news.
Spider even talking shit about his own teammate? That's
Yeah.
Spider
That's
didn't
disgusting.
say that. No chance he said that.
Jake stepping back
said that.
in.
He put it in his little.
I believe this is
Trust me.
block
Put it in
10.
his boards.
Double
There you
figures.
go, Frank.
Don't mess up, Jake. Oh!
Oh, Jake, wait, hold on, wait. Wait.
keep
Hold on,
going.
don't. The
Keep
entire
going.
back half the tower is
There's an
sticking out.
issue.
Hold on. No, you just gotta
got
stop.
it.
You gotta stop.
Jeff, what should Jake do here?
Jake should go to the other side of the tower and look at
Go
that. He
back
almost.
to the booth. You're not
Should I
cut out
push
for
the-
this.
No, don't touch
You're
anything.
not cut out
Okay.
for this.
You need to go to the
That ain't
back
it.
side and fix the tower.
Okay.
That
It's
ain't
really
it.
bad. Jake
Jeff-
should fix the tower because he almost Jenga'd on the first 10 turns.
Jake facing his first piece of adversity
I mean, this
here
is
inside the
tough.
Triple S.
There you go, Frank. Keep it
60
up.
seconds to pick a block.
Jake does have a block in the middle there that might
Yeah.
be worth pulling. It
Jake's just trying to clean up.
that
this
may
Eastern
have been
block
okay.
first.
That may have been okay.
Cleaning this one up first.
That might be it.
There you go,
Tick,
Frankie.
tick, tick.
Now he's going to
fine.
try to take out this
Let's go,
gentleman's crest
Frank. Let's go, Frank.
Let's go, Frankie.
on row
First tough
5.
pull of the day here.
45 seconds to pick a block.
Jeff, should Jake push this middle
Jake-
one back
Jake
and go
should-
for the Eastern block?
I'm thinking Jake should probably take the block that he actually almost pulled out and put
Okay.
the middle one back in.
There you go, Frank. Keep it up.
Yup.
Jake gets it out, but he has
We're
to
gonna-
clean up. Plenty of work still ahead for Jake.
Singing is
All right,
now
all right,
allowed in the
let's-
Stool Stream Stadium. The horns are not.
He's going to
I'll
clean this one
confiscate him if
up.
I hear him again.
Not.
But you can sing shanties.
That was a call from the booth.
I'm gonna take it.
That was the call from the booth. So they
Cleans it up.
If it's too
Singing is
Singing
allowed.
turn.
There you go.
So for Team Jake and Jeff, they faced their adversity, but
They
they
did.
get past it.
They did. The horns are now being apparently. I think it was the microphones are too close to the horns this time.
It was like the Vuvuzela of South
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah. That's the one downside. I actually was not bothered. Excuse me, Jeff was not bothered by them whatsoever.
You know what I was
I think it's
disappointed?
soothing down here.
They actually came out with
Good stuff.
Vuvuzela Hero, but it was never made available.
slow.
Like Guitar Hero?
Yes.
Yep.
Vuvuzela Hero. Okay.
Casey goes for the western side.
Interesting
for the
that Jake
retower.
actually put it
Good stuff.
on the other side of the tower. Now Jeff will have to retower in the middle.
Yes, he will.
Maybe the first, maybe
They
the
are
first
rookies.
rookie mistake.
They are rookies.
Middle.
Jeff.
You taking away his
Oh
horns
my-
is not going to make him quiet.
Tittleman's crest.
Jeff.
Crest. It's time for the Tittleman's crest.
Jeff, don't mess up.
Jeff,
Don't mess up.
Jeff trying to slowly take out this crest.
This thing is wobbling a lot, right?
There is a significant tilt towards the opposite side of the TV screen. I don't know how long this match will be.
You ever listen to Mike Meadow? It's always again off.
Jeff only has one place to go.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? It's
yeah,
always
Frank.
hard.
Remember, Jeff can kick one of those blocks over. He doesn't have to go down the middle.
Boy, did Jake really screw me on this one.
Good stuff,
screw
Jake. Very
Jeff.
cool.
Good stuff, Jake. Great
Very
teammate.
cool.
Wow.
That's-
Jeff going to keep the team chemistry strong.
You know, if you
and
knock
not
the
blame
block
his
out-
teammate.
Knock the block, knock the block, knock the knock the block. Knock, 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 knock,
Don't
knock,
mess
knock,
up.
knock the block.
Shit.
Knock the blocks.
Jeff struggling on block 11.
What the fuck?
You know, it'd be interesting if you actually made a true shot block for this.
Yeah.
That would make this more fun, I think.
Jeff
Well, the
did
speed-
tell
the
us
speed change
in
that
our
we did was
pregame
really
production meeting he does want to create chaos in this match. That's what he's trying to do right now on this top row.
There you go, Frank.
Woody Woodpecker has emerged.
Oh, no.
Jeff sliding it down the middle.
Jeff,
Looks like he'll have to clean
clean.
something up on that left side from our vantage point.
Yeah. I agree.
There's an inch hanging out on this near side.
You got to clean that up. What?
But it's good according to Vibs. And it turns over.
You didn't even see
I'll
it.
take that.
Jeff,
no
what-
issue there.
what'd you make
Jeff's
of Jeff's
very
turn
happy.
there?
Who's on the...
Jeff's turn
Hey,
was kind of
whoa,
skewed
respect the
by
lines.
Jake. I think
Come on.
Jake needs to
It's
make
your
sure
turn.
when he's retowering, he retowers the proper way.
Okay.
That was almost very difficult.
Yeah. And now Spider, again, the
60
villain,
seconds to pick a block.
is on the clock
Damn.
under 60.
59.
Oh, some wobble there from
58.
Spider.
57.
Tower.
56.
Uh-oh.
55.
Skycam presented by
54.
Hiding Hard Seltzer. Significant
53.
wobble.
Very
and Spider
52.
is under major pressure right now.
Spider might actually knock
50.
this over.
He was
Only
talking
12
all
blocks
this
in.
trash before the match,
Oh.
and now he's in huge trouble.
45
He's gonna
seconds to
have to
pick a
save
block.
it.
Oh no!
Absolute chaos for
Even
Spider.
Even
He is
more
shaking.
wobbling.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Take your time.
I can see his legs shaking.
No.
It's okay. It's okay, Spider. We got
Yeah,
time.
okay.
Spider finds one on the east side that's loose.
There you go. Calm and
Gets
steady.
it out.
There it is. There it is.
All right, Jeff, how about your keys to the match presented by Hiding Hard Seltzer 12 blocks in?
Keisha's match here, obviously, for Jake, be calm, be loose. Don't get too distracted by the moment.
Shake,
You're doing
shake,
multiple
shake
things
the
at
tower.
once.
Shake
Shake
Same
the
with
the
Jeff. A
tower
lot
all the
of
way
things
down.
that
Shake
have to go
it.
through.
Shake the tower.
Make
Shake
it
it.
fall
And then
down.
Casey
Hey,
is
hey,
the real Big
shake,
J
shake
here.
the
So
tower.
Oh, that's
Make it
definitely
fall
falling.
on
he's
you.
worked in the
You sure
industry
you
for
want
quite
that
a long
one,
time.
Jake?
Spider, on the other hand, Spider's got to back up his shit
I
talk.
don't know, Jake.
I don't know, Jake.
Quick
Some
retower.
wobble.
Jake,
Holy
shake.
Goes for the
shit.
quick retower,
He's got to make
making
those
sure
flush.
it's stable.
You got to clean those up on top, no?
I'll tell you
Looks
what,
to be clean.
It's super leaning.
I am hearing, Jake, a lot more respect from Jake and Jeff for those who have to tower in the middle. That actually makes me realize that towering in the middle of the tower is brutal. And I think that's an incredible screw over your teammate when people do that. I now appreciate that move more. When there's a fresh tower on top, always tower in the middle.
So here's Casey
stuff.
once again. She said she's never been more excited to have a partner because he is the one and only king. That's what
Oh,
she calls
let's go.
Spider.
True.
He is the king of the
He
office.
is the king.
That is true.
One and only true king.
If Spider doesn't like you, your time here will be miserable.
So that's a fact.
Doesn't
Casey
hate.
completes another full
Facts.
slate. And now remember, players are not usually allowed to check their phone. However, Jake is going to check his to see what the breakdown is for picks for questions 1 and 2.
Let's go, Frank!
And behold, the tower
It's
will
definitely
fall.
coming down right here.
Damn, this thing is actually in
Jeff
terrible
has
shape.
nothing.
Jeff
Yeah,
D'Lo
Jeff,
losing
welcome to our
confidence.
world.
There's no moves.
We do have the numbers in from the Play Barstool app. Questions 1 and 2. And Spider's the favorite to end this match. 33%
Damn,
say he will
Spider.
end this. And get this, Jeff.
It's
Dead
tricky.
even for the rest of the 3. 22%, 22%, 22% between
It's
me,
all
you, and
shook up.
Casey. Only 4 people difference between me and Casey. 1,993,
You might want to be a little
1,989.
careful.
4-person
wobbling.
difference. Question 2, meanwhile.
Going to fall. You know,
A
with
30 to
little
35
friction.
range, the favorite at
Friction.
42%.
Friction means friction.
36 to 38,
means falling.
37%.
That's true, Frank. I like
Those are the
that.
top 2, but the way this tower's looking right now, I don't know how deep this match is going to go.
All right, Spider.
That thing is wobbly, Jake.
Yeah.
That thing is
Now,
wobbly.
Jeff, we're still before that 18 to 28 range that you usually say is where it's a pretty much judgment
All
day.
right, King.
This does not seem like it's going to go long.
That's a heavy lean right now. Spider messed up the tower last time he was up there. Actually made it much worse. Now he's actually outside of the box too, which that was some poor
He's in
games
Jake and Jeff's
sportsmanship.
dugout.
Yeah, that was kind of ugly.
It's not a dugout.
You would think he would take the,
It's a
he would
sideline.
leave the trash talk
It's a
really
sideline,
in the box.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's super wobbly.
Some more wobble from
I don't know
Spider.
if we should go.
The
Okay,
19-year-old
okay.
out of Burlington, Connecticut, one of the younger players in our field, finds
Oh.
something loose. It recoils for a second there.
God.
How about the decision not to quickly retower there?
Oh, Spider.
It's not totally up yet. This might need to be a wait. That's going to balance out the tower there, but the cockiness of to answer the block like it's a phone
Wow.
was quite,
All right,
quite
Spider.
impressive
All right,
because
all right.
it almost fell over as he did that.
Now let's take another look here at
That's what you're
Spider's
talking to
move.
them haters.
A little
Yeah.
taunting,
All
but
33%
it
of
paid off, and he lives to see another day for Team Spider and
I
Casey.
thought that thing might come down here. He did the Joe Horn. He picked up the block like it was a phone, answered the call. He almost answered the call to a fallen tower too. I mean, that thing almost came down. Very cocky move by Spider. Yeah, this may not be part of the tournament, but a lot of pride in line, and people are playing for money right now.
$4,000 progressive jackpot.
$4,000. Imagine somebody who didn't pick Spider if they lost because he was answering the block like it was a phone.
Don't forget that he
Should've
dabbed.
picked Jake.
Lack of respect.
Jake to top of the tower.
Lack
Here
of
it
respect
comes.
for the competition, in my opinion.
Once again.
And it's gonna fall
Loves,
on top.
loves Stevie Wonder.
That's it,
Yes,
dude.
I know.
There's no way this
I
thing
just called
survives.
to say
Marsh
the tower
finds
is
something
gonna
loose on the
fall.
west
Oh, a
side.
loose one.
And
No
it's gonna
shot.
How's the
fall
balance
on
going to be
Jake's
there?
head.
It'll probably recoil the other
Jeff,
way.
do you think Jake has to go for a quick retower here? Or is-
A quick retower smart from Jake here. It's going to recoil in the proper direction, I think, actually, which will help him out.
No, I disagree.
Jenga
Oh, shit.
towers falling
It actually did
Falling
not. He should retower
down,
quick.
Falling down.
Jake
Jenga towers
takes a deep breath.
falling down.
creates another full slate, making
God,
sure
that's
the
so
balance
wobbly.
is okay.
The lean of this tower is terrible right now, Jake. I want to note that.
Still waiting on the word from Vibs on the done
It's-
turn, and it's done.
It's leaned right now at, I don't know, degrees or angles. Is that 90 if it's straight up and it's a 90
yeah,
degree
straight-
angle?
an L
Yeah, it'd be
angle is
180,
90
right?
degrees. Yeah,
yeah,
straight is
it's
180, yep.
tilted. We're at about 80 degrees right now,
Okay.
maybe 85 degrees. We're not.
I think we
We're tilted.
I think we could call this tower Eileen.
I like it, Frank.
Let's go, Frank.
All right, here's Casey once again. And Jeff, we're now officially in your range of the 18 to 28 range. Explain to the
Yes.
folks at home what that means.
18 to 28 is a range you think would be easier for the Jenga tower, but it's usually where it's most unstable. Obviously, later on in the match is usually when it falls, but 18 to 28 is where blocks are kind of all over the map, and there's no real rhyme or reason to where the weight is distributed. And this is where the tower can typically have the most chaos.
Casey going with a Western block on row 4.
The retower will be huge here, too.
Yes, because it would be an empty slate.
How will she balance out the tower?
And it's interesting because Spider has been very vocal during the early portions of this match. He's been quiet ever since. Do you think he's getting a little nervous?
I don't know if Spider gets nervous. I think he might
Maybe.
tone down his shit talk. He may not get as juiced up as he was before, but Spider, he's a gamer, he's a competitor, he's a man of race cars, likes NASCAR, likes MMA, UFC.
Let's go, Case.
Casey gets one out. She chooses to go with the Western retower. Hops out, but it's
Clean it
not
up.
good enough
That was a
according
bad
to
retower.
Vibs.
That was terrible.
Look at our High Noon Hard Seltzer
Also,
Sky
I
Cam.
also think, though, that's going to help her. I think that actually ended up being a positive for her because, yeah, she moved it to the middle. That ended up helping out a lot.
Keep
All right, we'll
talking,
see if it
Jeff.
pays
A
off.
good error on Casey's
That
part.
was a good view of our High Noon Hard
Keep talking,
Seltzer
Booth.
Sky Cam. High Noon Hard
Sorry,
Seltzer, just 100 calories, gluten-free,
fucked up tower.
no added sugar, real vodka, real juice for
right
real
here.
fans
This is
just
it.
like us.
That's
Hashtag
it.
Nooners.
You know-
Block 19 for Jeff D'Lo.
I should thank Jeff for giving the match to Francisco Lindor and Carlos Carrasco.
Yes.
That's very generous of the
What a nice guy you are,
baseball
Frank.
club.
Of course,
the
Frank.
baseball club.
Well,
They haven't won a
Jeffy
World
Jitters,
Series
Jeffy
since,
Jitters.
This,
1948.
I could see this falling right now.
Oh,
yeah,
Jeff
so
losing
yeah,
there it
confidence.
goes. Oh,
Jenga towers falling down, falling down, falling
gets it out.
down.
Places it on the left side.
Yeah.
Significant tilt continues. Can he overcome this tough move? It's out.
How was nobody knocked into
Is
the
it clean?
table?
No, it's not.
It is.
Actually, I'm actually going to note, too, mine very clean. Casey's not at all. She got away with that one twice, actually.
Yours
Pretty
is not
impressive.
clean, yours is hanging off.
Maybe some bias there. I don't know.
Back to the top of the order to Spider.
This is a
Block
lean.
20.
This is a lean. When Spider has a smile, you know something's up.
Spider looking for a loose block. He said he respects Jake and Jeff a lot. This interview was on Friday, but night and day compared to Monday.
That's quite a difference 3 days
game
make.
day.
One unincluded Outback order later.
Ooh.
And Spider maybe doesn't like Jeff and Jay quite as much. Probably just Jeff. Jake had nothing to do with the Outback order yesterday.
It's all right.
Someone
It's
ordered
all right.
Outback and
What
didn't
happened with
get
that
a
Outback
meat?
order, Jeff?
So yesterday,
just
after the
go
Browns
Are you
lost,
sure?
told Nick, who you'll see later on today, which
Yes.
You don't have
He
to
can't
go
die.
fast.
She
Oh,
just-
shit.
Oh, that's a Jenga! And Jake and Jeff win their first career match.
Just
Spider
embarrassing.
is a loser.
Just embarrassing for Spider to lose after all that shit talk. He spent more time around blocks than anybody here. and he is the loser today after claiming he would wipe the floor with both Jake and Jeff. Knocks it over only on block 20. Embarrassing.
Wow, luckily for Spider, 20 is not the record. There's a two-way tie at 17 between Rhea on September 2nd and Nick on September 14th, but 20 blocks is nothing to be proud of for the losing squad.
No, it's not. We barely made it to the 18 to 28 range. I thought Jeff and Jake had some stone-cold pulls there, even Casey at times, but unfortunately for Spider, I think the trash talk just became too much for him. I know Spider well. When he starts to smile and laugh, he knows things are up. Things are going on. You saw the crack there. Tower came over. It's been leaning for a few turns, Jake, so not shocked by that result. And I'm hearing Jeff and Jake may retire, may never play again.
I think
may call it 1-0.
Might be the case. Maybe a statement to come later. But breaking down this match a little bit, 20 blocks, that 0 to 29 range wins. That was not the most popular pick. However, question one, Spider, I mentioned it earlier, 33% was the most popular pick. The Stoolies knew what they were doing.
It would have been my pick, but again, the Stoolies have watched as much as anybody. You can go on YouTube, you can subscribe now, like the videos. That way you watch game film, and you've seen how Spider's always around the tower, so I don't think that was the smartest pick, but guess what? They must know more than us because those people are winners.
All right, let's get to our Roman swipe of the match. And it's going to be the Jenga. Not many highlights in this one because of the short length, but let's take a look at a Roman swipe of the match.
Yeah, Spider, I think he inherited a tower here that was leaning, and the way he pulled it, he was kind of pulling away from where it was going, and the second he lifted that block up just a slight bit, it kind of catapulted the tower the wrong way, and there was no saving it from there, and he is shaking his head right now outside of this replay because he knows it was too soft of a touch for that tower to come down, just not subtle enough on the tower.
You know what, Jeff? Most guys have tried different ways to last longer, but thinking about Jenga does not always work. The folks at Roman, an online men's health company, are changing the game with Roman swipes, the secret to longer lasting sex. Go to getroman.com/streams. You can get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose a monthly plan. That's getroman.com/streams. You know, Jeff, we have a huge triple header today. This was an exhibition.
Yeah.
But up next, it is the Final Four, the moment you've been waiting for. Two teams will clinch their spot in next week's $10,000 Jenga match. So we're going to step aside and we're going to get a look at a little behind the scenes of one of the teams participating in this afternoon's Final Four. We'll be back in a moment on Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Towers to stabilize.
Shut the fuck up, Kelly.
My name is Kelly Martin, and I am the head of talent relations and communications here at Barstool Sports.
Kelly is, she's the best booker that Barstool has ever had. I think she's the GOAT booker here. When she first joined up, I know some people were skeptical just about, pretty much everything about her. But I had faith in Kelly because she was weird. She has like these weird organizational methods that I don't understand.
A day in the life in my job can vary. Either we're booking guests, we're pushing out press, we are pitching the content people here, we're pitching publicists, agents, teams, studios, TV networks.
Kelly works for Barstool. Kelly made this happen. Kelly is an angel. Kelly is Jesus walking on earth.
Yeah, you're welcome. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. Bye, guys. See ya.
I trusted Kelly from the get-go, and I think she's proven herself here. And I wanted to give her a chance to prove herself in Stool Stream Stadium. Now she's feisty. She doesn't really take shit from anyone, including me. So I'm sure that we'll have some big-time blow-ups.
It's so funny that people think that we're fighting. We're not fighting, ever. I just don't think that people know how to react to bluntness or honesty, and that's how I act in my personal and professional life. I'm a very direct person, and I think that allows PFT to be direct to me. I don't care when he tells me to shut the fuck up. I probably need to shut the fuck up.
Four teams, one dream. Welcome to the Stool Streams Jenga Final Four. Two spots on the line for a $10,000 championship match next week. It's win or go home in the Jenga postseason, and it all starts right now.
There you go, Kelly.
Easy find. Oh, a little slip.
The table clock. 1, 2, 3, go. A magician. You're a magician. You're David Blaine.
And I will say Tommy looks like a goose, which is the most shocking development of this whole tournament.
Absolutely.
I didn't know people said that.
Goodness! What is he doing? That's the Jenga!
Save it.
And that's the Jenga!
Hang towers falling down on KFC's head.
Live from Stool Streams Stadium in New York City, welcome to a continuation of Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Back alongside Jeff D'Lo, Jake Marchand. Now, Jeff, we had our warm-up once again. Great job by Jake and Jeff to win that match. What was your overall takeaway from the exhibition?
They were great and talented. It's cool to see that they can talk about the sport and perform it as well. Tough one for our guy Spider, but he's going to be back here reffing the two most important Jenga matches we've ever had in Stool Stream Stadium today. The magnitude of these matches is massive.
Yep. We already had the warm-up match. Let's introduce you to our semifinal matchups. First up, the Purple Hedgehogs trying to continue their Cinderella run against Liz and Big Ev in the chalk. And then it is the football team against a substitution in the number 1 seed. Nick cannot die in this room. He is back in for Billy with Rudy.
He has not won during this season. Statistically, the worst Jenga player continues to be asked to fill in during a $10,000 tournament. Real money.
Yes.
Like American money, $10,000. And he was asked to play. But you have to think, can Nick eventually win? He has to win, right? Like one day he has to win in the game of Jenga. But first, all eyes on Rhea and Dave against Big Ev and Liz. You have the favorites in Liz and Big Ev. And you had the surprise pick in the draft when Rhea took Dave. But guess what? Look where they are now. Final four, and that entire $10,000 purse is on the line for Rhea because she would get Dave's money as well. So pressure maybe a little more on there, but we have a juggernaut matchup here.
Yeah, Rhea and Dave, remember, they were the last team to qualify for the playoffs. They went 500 in the regular season at 3-3, but Liz and Big Ev, they have not lost at full strength because Liz had to miss one match. KB subbed in for her. They lost, so she is undefeated in league play.
Yeah, Liz has been dominant every time she's in here. It seems as though she wins, and during this season, she has not lost when she has been on the floor with Big Ev. Obviously, KB filled in that last time and caught the loss for DeChalk, but none of that matters. They locked up a bye. They locked up a great seed, and here they are today with that big paycheck on the line.
So you see Liz retweeting the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, give it a like. Facebook, give it a like, subscribe. Watch Hard Blocks. You just saw the teaser right now. Amazing episode 3
Fantastic.
featuring Group
Well
C.
done.
Nice little behind the scenes on how Kelly Martin got to this point. And she books all of our guests, and she will be playing in our second semifinal. But first, going back to another storyline of our opener between the Purple Hedgehogs and DeChalk. Last week, Commissioner Hank walked into this room before Dave's match, and he said, put this jersey on.
Yeah, he wanted to have him put the jersey on, but I think there's some superstition there. I don't totally know the backstory on it, but I believe when Dave has worn the Purple Hedgehogs shirt or sweatshirt, they haven't won. So I think he just wants to keep the mojo going. He's a superstitious guy. He's seen plenty of championships in his day with Boston teams, so why not keep that up? They're still wearing a shade of purple, like Rhea's got a shade of purple on now, and I think if you win, who really cares about the fines?
Right.
He also kind of dared Hank. He said, fine me.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Fine me.
Hank did subject him to a $50 fine. Dave did not. I don't know if he's paid it yet, but it is still pending, to my knowledge.
Might be an after the season thing, Jake. I'm not sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's dive into the overall grand scheme of things here. Let's check out the bracket, the postseason.
Yeah.
We had our quarterfinals last week. Anything stick out to you between our seeds here?
Again, I see Nick's face once again on here. And he lost already. He lost with Team Zarge, filled in for Robbie and Trent, and now he's back for Berserkers. They were the #1 overall seed, and that dynamic has changed. No offense to Trent and Robbie. Good team, but Billy has been pretty damn great. But you can say what you want about Billy football. I like Billy football. Talk some shit about my dog. I don't really love that, so I was kind of going to root for him to lose today. But I'll say this about Billy. Very good at Jenga. Solid player, raising the #1 seed. That's a tough loss to the Berserkers, and Rudy's not bad himself, but they're replacing him with somebody who is technically the worst Jenga player in the office, statistically speaking. I'm a big Nick fan. I'll be rooting for Nick. I know Frank the Tank will be out somewhere, and I know all of the Frank and Nick Pubes 2 fans are going to be rooting for them today. They're going to want to see one of their guys win. They got their Tarani jerseys on. They got their pubes all over their jerseys. They want to see him win. Today would be quite the day for it. And will he get a cut of the money if he wins? That's the other thing, too. Was he just playing for free? Pro bono, some might say.
Well, it's interesting because this is Nick's third team, technically.
Yeah.
If he were to win it all, do you think he would be deserving of any money?
Look, again, that is coming down to Berserkers. What will Billy Football do? Will he allow him to have any of the money? He's filling in for Billy, technically. Though I do believe Rudy made the pick. I think Rudy is the one that selected him. A couple other ones I've heard.
No, Billy took Rudy because, remember, Nate was left out.
Oh, no, Rudy picked Nick, I believe.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'm hearing that they actually wanted Frankie Borelli, but Frankie couldn't do it. That's a rumor. I cannot verify that, but I've been told that Frankie was the person that they initially wanted, and then they ended up landing with Nick. I know Frank the Tank was another one who's potentially a possibility. Jim Florentine's name was floated out there a couple times.
Billy's idol.
Yeah, Billy does love Jim Florentine, watches Crank Yankers every night before bed. So that was an option, but they ended up landing on Nick. And I will say this one thing about Nick. I actually just realized this Blake Bortles picture on the wall. It looks like George W. Bush from this angle. But Nick, he is due. But will that happen today?
All right, let's send it down the stream for a pregame interview. Vibs, our sideline reporter, is alongside our best player. Liz is 10-3 and 1 win away from the championship.
That's right, guys. I am down here with Da Chalk, one of the heavy favorites going into this tournament. Liz, how are you feeling right before the match?
Calm, nice and steady.
Is this the exact same feeling you've had going into all the other matches?
Yeah, it's just a game. It's just like any other day, right, Big Ev? Just like any other game.
Are you intimidated playing the boss?
Definitely not.
Not at all? No. Big Ev, what about you? How do you
Rhea
feel?
more than the boss, let's be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I mean, if anything, I'm less intimidated because there's no one that needs his money less than Dave Portnoy. That's a fact.
It's valid.
But at the same time,
exactly.
At the same time, there's no one who likes winning more than Dave Portnoy. So
that's true. Very true.
Mine exploded right there. Back to you guys in the booth.
All right, thank you so much, Vibs and Da Chalk. Now, Jeff getting caught up on the Play Barstool app. There's only 205 players remaining after more than 8,000 people who submitted. And people have Spider to blame for that because 20 to 29 range was only picked by, I believe, 7%. He was the most popular pick, but he could not stretch out the length of the match.
Yeah, if you are just joining us, Jeff and Jake did beat Spider and Casey after Spider talked mad shit all day. That was tough to see. It did topple over quick. But it was, I will say this, I'll give Spider some slack here. I think someone's going to knock it over the next 2 or 3 turns. I think if it wasn't Spider, it might have been one of us, Jake.
Potentially, indeed.
One of Jeff or Jake.
Jeff did save Jake early in the match. There was about to be block 6 on the back end, but
yeah, Jake almost knocked it over on turn 10.
Yeah, that would have been ugly for Jake, but Jake and Jeff survive. They're 1-0, and now we're going to send it back down the stream. Vibs is with Rhea, a member of the Purple Hedgehogs.
Yep, I'm here with Rhea, not only a member of the Purple Hedgehogs, but kind of the mastermind behind the team. Rhea decided to draft Dave on draft day. Rhea, are you still happy with that decision?
Absolutely. Look where I am. I didn't think I would make it this far, so.
I was going to ask, has it gone exactly how you thought it would, or have there been bumps in the road?
There have been a few bumps in the road. I have not pulled a losing block yet, which scares me a little bit because I feel like it's coming for me. It's about time, but I'm just going to hope that gets out of my head and just focus on the game.
Dave has not been wearing his Purple Hedgehog sweatshirt, so how do you feel about paying his $50 fine every time he doesn't wear it?
He pays my bills, so that's fine by me.
Back to you guys in the booth. Dave's on the way.
All right, thank you so much. Now it'll be interesting to hear what Hank has to say about Rhea's attire. Is that considered a uniform? Because it is purple, but it's not a team T-shirt. What do you make of it?
I think the mindset still is, too, is like if they win, who cares?
It's a color
If you
rush.
win the $10,000,
yeah,
what does the $50 even
fine?
matter?
Yep. All right, Dave
Again,
has
superstitions involved, too. I do know that.
Dave has made his way inside the Triple S. Let's send it down to Spider for the rules.
Thanks so much, Jake and Jeff. A couple rules before we get started. Dave, Rhea, please remain inside the right side in the light green tape you see on the floor. Same goes for you, Da Chalk, on the left side. When it comes to extracting a block, please only use one hand at a time. Should you use 2, your teammate will be penalized and forced to extract the first block they touch on their following turn. Once per game, each team will be given the one opportunity to switch their block should the 60-second countdown clock expire. Also, should the tower get shaky, during the retowering process, after placing the block and walking out of the square, I can count down from 5. At that point, the other team can go in and continue the extraction process. However, if the tower falls in that 5 seconds, it is on the team that just retowered. If you feel confident in the strength of the tower, you can forego those 5 seconds. Does everyone understand the rules?
Yep.
Please keep your phones away for the duration of the match. Today's order will be Dave, followed by Liz, then Rhea, and Big Ev. Good luck. Back up to Jake and Jeff.
All right, thank you so much, Spider. So Dave Portnoy has just stepped in inside the Square of Doom, and we are underway in semifinal number 1. It is the 6th-seeded Purple Hedgehogs against number 2, the Chalk.
Undefeated when they do play together. Laser focused as always.
Checking in on questions 3 and 4 on the Play Barstool app. Again, 205 of you still alive. Won a perfect 2 for 2 so far. Big Ev, the most popular pick to end this one at a 36%. Mark, Dave at 28%, Liz at 20%, and Rhea at 16%. Are you surprised to see Liz not? Are you surprised to see Liz as not the least popular pick?
Yeah, that is surprising. She usually is. Again, they've been the best in here. So a little surprised by it. I thought the numbers would be a little more evened out here. All 4 of these have been great players.
Yep. Question 4, 36 to 38 is the most popular pick for window of blocks at 33%.
Yep. The contrast of the type of team that Dave and Rhea are facing is unbelievable. Liz and Ev will say almost nothing. Last time they dealt with Frank the Tank, who is obviously known for his shenanigans. That game we had the sneeze, where he sneezed on his competitors. It was quite chaotic. Much different this time around, Jake.
Dave going for a Tittleman's Crest. Row 7, it looks like. Gets it out. Twists the block, going with the Eastern Retower from our vantage point. And it is complete, so he is 2 turns down. Let's actually send it down to Vibs, who's with Dave.
Dave, pregame, Big Ev said that he was not worried about you getting in his head. How do you feel about that?
I wasn't going to try to get in his head.
That was
you
my
gonna
reasoning.
think about it now?
What?
I said that was my reasoning.
No.
You're just going to play?
Just playing, just one brick at a time.
Brick by brick. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you so much, Vibs. And what do you make of it?
There's been this idea that Dave was going to chirp every competitor. I don't think he has. The only thing he's done is made Glennie Balls laugh that one time. But that's like...
They got that win. That got them into the playoffs.
It's harder to make Glennie not laugh than it is to make him laugh. So I'm not sure that was intentional.
Yeah. Dave actually said he doesn't know anything about Liz and Big Ev's Jenga game. But stepping into the Square of Doom and hoping to send the Purple Hedgehogs to the championship.
Looking to stay undefeated
Liz,
again.
you've
Again,
never
5-0.
lost a game, right? Ever?
The very, very, very first one.
Liz is 10-3 individually,
That's good.
5-0 individually when it comes to league play.
I'm still convinced there's no strategy. It's just random luck.
Yeah, but kind of. Like you want to stick with the middle ones at first because they're easier to balance on.
Yeah, but it's like we're both playing the same board.
Yeah.
So if we make it unbalanced, how does that help or hurt anybody?
Dave with another quick removal.
Push it in a little bit towards me. Perfect.
Here we go. Remember, in one of the Purple Hedgehogs' losses, Dave did call Spider a ref show, and he's already hearing some words early in this match.
That was a ref show move. You don't think that was a ref show move?
Curious as to what Spider's mood is going to be. He did just lose in the exhibition, and he wasn't very happy about it. Will he take it out on the opponents now?
Integrity.
Spider did tell Jake before this broadcast, though, that the officiating of the Final Four are more important than his exhibition play.
You are still talking in the third person, which I do appreciate.
Yes.
Might be stuck like that now.
Liz
Hold for a replay.
Completes, but let's take a look back at Dave's turn here. A little glance at our official after the turn.
Yeah, I didn't expect that retower to even be asked for, and I think Dave didn't either. Dave, not looking for, like you said last time, the ref show. Doesn't want Spider to be the one to rule the game.
Yep. All right, so here comes Rhea.
That was a crazy...
Rhea with a quick removal.
So when Spider laughs, there's just something always cooking.
It's good. And now back to Big Ev. Big Ev did tell us he trusts Liz with his life, his family's life.
Damn, all right.
Lives and small business lives. Anyone he trusts.
Just trust the. He's saying
Push
he trusts
it in
the
a little
world.
bit, Ev.
Yes.
That's special right there.
They all got to be kissing. Look on the overhead. That's good.
Sky Cam, presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.
So maybe you.
Yeah.
Me.
All right, Jeff, how about your keys to the match presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer?
Well, again, we look at a team in Liz and Big Ev. They're 5-0 together. They haven't lost.
Right.
When KB filled in for Liz, they did catch that loss. Didn't end
Other
up
way.
mattering for them whatsoever because they were a top 2 seed. They got the bye. But it's been over a month, though. They might be a little rusty. They might not have kind of the flow of the game. And then for the Purple Hedgehogs, I don't know, maybe pace of play potentially. Maybe they want to get in their head about that. This is one of the slower teams. They're not quite as slow as PFT and
We're slow.
Kelly.
I've never
But
heard that before.
Ev and Liz are one of the slower moving
Oh,
teams in the
okay.
competition.
Yeah, I believe Ev did have a turn that lasted more than 15 minutes early in
Yes.
regular season play. Now, Dave did have a 12-minute 1-2, I believe, but that ended up winning the match for the Purple Hedgehogs.
There's kind of 2 categories of pace of 3, I would actually say. You have Big Cat, I would say, is kind of the faster. I think this team moves a little quicker. Robbie and Trent. Liz and Ev, though, PFT and Kelly, very deliberate.
Yep.
But guess what? They're still alive.
Yes, they are. We'll see them in our next semifinal. The winner of that one will play the winner of this one for $10,000 next week.
Billy football's in his own class. Though obviously, again, filled in with Nick today. Nick will be pulling his over 400th career block today.
We did break down the numbers before the broadcast.
None of them.
Nick is 3-10, the worst player in the office. Aside from Frank the Tank, of course, at 0-7.
Tommy Smokes celebrating somewhere that it's no longer him.
60 seconds
Rhea
to pick
looking
your block.
for an answer here at block 14. Remember, Dave did tell us since day one, Rhea gets the full 10K if they win it all.
And the pressure even more so potentially there, but the prize bigger.
Trying to slide that down the middle. The 23-year-old from Seaford, New York.
Like I said earlier, now that you and I have played a game, I respect having to tower in between 2 blocks a lot more. It's not quite as easy.
All right, here comes Big Ev once again.
That's wobbly a lot.
It is quite wobbly.
Actually, before the match, they were saying on the floor, kind of our production team, they were saying the tower looked a little like it might have some tricky spots. I think we already see that with it being wobbly. This is usually the part where it is wobbly, though, Jake.
Let's see what Big Ev can do here. Big Ev and Liz, just one losing block each in their career. Both not in league play because the Chalks' one loss came when KB was the substitute.
KB famously not picked. Nick picked Frank the Tank instead. Got one chance at a fill-in. Didn't work out for him.
All right, here's Dave once again. Going for the deck here.
That's been down there for a long time.
I was just going to say, it's not usually you have to wait till block 16 for someone to take that bottom row.
Easy pull, smart decision. Put the other team up there with a wobbly tower now.
Here comes Liz. Liz actually playing under the longest layoff of her career. 35 days. December 14th was the last time she was here inside the Triple S. You think that'll play a factor?
Maybe. Russ could play a factor. Didn't have any rust issues for a Packers fan this weekend. Time off might have helped.
Of course, been very busy with the Barstool Fund. Her and Dave doing great things for small businesses. That turn's complete. And back to Rhea. Jeff, you can feel the playoff intensity in this room right now. Usually there's a little chatter between teams, but right now, it's all business.
Within reaching distance of $10,000, Jake.
Remember, the championship will be best of 3 next week.
Yes.
We are still winner go home mode right now.
That will be rather intense, Jake.
Yes.
We've seen the back-to-back Jenga before. Again, done by Nick, who seems to play every single time we do this.
Nice pick, Big Ev.
Mentally exhausting.
Very few words being exchanged between the number 6 seed in purple and the number 2 seed in, would you call that teal or turquoise more so?
I don't know what a Welker describes that as.
I got to get the Pantone
Aqua?
on it. Aqua too could be in play. But of course, the chalk, the white. That's what's more important. Dave takes
Liz,
it
did
out.
you pick that name?
No, this was not. We had an email snafu, and that I hit reply and not reply all. So my
I
name
didn't reply all in the email, so they got
Mm.
stuck with this name.
So what was
I
your
don't know what this
choice?
means.
It means the favorite, I think.
Something in racing I found out later, but
It's
I
like
didn't
the
pick
chalk
it.
would be like the favorite.
You like the chalk pick?
Yeah.
I went there. I had no idea what it meant. I never even asked.
So you guys didn't pick it?
No.
She was the captain.
The name I picked,
So where'd it come from?
Nick made it up.
They said if you don't reply to this email
Oh.
in a certain amount of time, we're going to pick it for you.
Oh.
That's how 2 teams got pubes and pubes too.
Yes. Sorry to break it to those out there. Those teams did not pick those names for themselves.
Actually, no. Nick did pick pubes too for
Oh,
him and
okay.
Frank. Rhea did pick purple hedgehogs as well, though.
What's that?
I like the color purple and I like hedgehogs. So.
Sonic, of course. Great game.
It's a very straightforward reason. Yeah.
Sonic's got to be one of the faster video game characters out there.
Probably. That's their logo is
What was
based
the
off
name
of
that
Sonic.
I selected?
All right, 22 blocks deep, still in that 0 to 29 range for question 4. As Rhea finds something loose, it'll create a triple hanger on the bottom half of the tower. But first things first, needs to complete that re-tower, and it's complete. Now back to Big Ev. It's interesting, Jeff. The pace has been pretty steady so far, but neither team has seen true adversity, I would say.
No, it is. I think Ev just kind of saw it, though. He saw a bit of a wobble. Just a light tap, and
It's
the
real
tower
top
wobbled.
heavy.
But remember, one of the best parts for the chalk is that Liz is usually coaching Big Ev through these tough turns, and that's what's gotten them to this 5-1 record.
It's been a long time, though, since they've started playing. So I
Who'd
don't
they lose
see
to?
much
Slow it
talk.
down.
Much
Who'd you
talk.
guys lose to?
I wasn't here that day.
Oh.
So KB, who did they play?
I think it was PFT.
I believe it was
PFT
the
and
football
Kelly. Yeah,
team
yeah,
who were the runner-ups in their group, because Josh Dumel went 1-5 and lost to PFT, and the Rangoon Wranglers were 2-4.
yeah.
They are up next. PFT and Kelly.
Yep. Again, that was the focal point of episode 3 of Hard Blocks. Go on YouTube, give it a like and subscribe. Hank, Max, Corey, the whole crew did a great job
Yeah. Very well done.
summarizing and humanizing some of our contestants. That's what they tell us in Big J School, to humanize the players. They teach you that at Penn State?
I think.
All right.
Jake, I was pretty bad in school.
You were bad?
Yeah.
Dave with another quick removal.
Good at cheating in class, though. I'll say that.
All right. It's good from Spider.
Spider a little more locked in now.
Yep.
No smirk from Spider.
About the tension.
All right, as Liz takes out another loose block on row 4, let's send it down the stream to the chalk. Big Ev with Vips.
Yeah, I'm standing here with Big Ev. Big Ev, tell me about the tension you're feeling in this room right now.
It's playoff energy. 10 grand in the line.
Are you worried that you're going to be the person to pull the losing block?
No.
Well, Liz is not coaching you like she normally is, so
Not yet.
is there more pressure on you or less pressure?
No, just trying to get a win. Just trying to get a win. I mean, anyone can hold the block at any time.
Thank you. Back up to you guys.
Big Ev sounded very
An
confident,
absolutely
Jeff.
fucking electric answer. But I actually agree with what Ev said, and I agree with what Dave said earlier. There is definitely strategy in this game, but it really, a lot of it comes down to luck.
Yes.
Bad luck can really strike you in this game. And I even thought, like, Nick, for example, Nick and Frank lost. Frank the Tank ended up having some of the best pulls of the year. And then Big Cat and Roan against them had pulls is equally incredible, and it put Nick in basically no-win situations. So he's a good example of bad luck. Like, it's just sometimes how the tower ends up being for your turn. Your tower's different every turn.
I think I'm gonna
It's
need
just
that
bad luck.
block soon.
Rhea slides it down the middle, and it's complete. Rhea was honest with us in our pregame meeting. She said she's scared of Liz and Big Ev, and she respects their game. I mean, 10-3 with an individual record, you can't overlook that.
It's no joke. All the remaining teams here are good, though.
See about one of the Tillman's cards.
Different, too. They all have
Which
their
one?
different style. PFT
That
and Kelly
one?
yell at each other
Like
the entire
down
time.
this row, there's like.
The Chalk went 5-1 in the
three
regular
a row.
season.
See if any of those.
They won Group C. Purple Hedgehogs were the runner-ups in Group B at 3-3. But none of that matters right now. It's survive and advance time for the team in purple and teal.
Come on, Spider.
Literally,
He's
the tip of my
just,
toe.
he just wants people talking about him. It's crazy.
I think
What happened there,
Spider
Jeff?
just asked Maria to maybe move her toe off
Was she
the
inside the
line.
square of doom?
Definitely not inside of it.
I
third row's
respect
legal or
Spider so much I won't
four?
comment on it, but I know Dave Maria took some issue with it. In a lighthearted way.
Careful,
I think
careful.
Dave's saying that I think Spider just wanted the attention on
Well,
himself.
and,
for that
and just to
moment.
be honest, the fact we haven't a 60-second call, but we have had this is ridiculous.
He does have 60 seconds to pick a block.
Thank you. Maybe do your job.
Big Ev finds something on the west side. Carefully takes it out. Has an empty slate to work with up top. Chooses the middle. And is it complete? It is. All right, before we continue, Jeff, let's take a look at that call from Spider. Was Rhea's toe inside the square of doom?
It was actually she had already removed it when he made the call. It was hovering over. That was.
It was literally.
I don't like being critical of the rest. That was a little crazy from
All right,
Spider.
go ahead.
All right. Spider calling a tight match right now, it seems. Do you think he's still unhappy after his competitive loss?
I think he might be. That was, again, I'm not critical of Spider ever. He's incredible, the head of the refereeing association, but that was something.
Dave with another quick removal. Can he retower? He does. Goes for the west side from our broadcast booth. And now it's back to Liz. Liz searching for that Tittleman's crest. This would knock out another row.
Come on, Spider. You're not even watching the game.
He just did it again.
Looking
just
everywhere.
yelled at me.
He's not even paying attention to what's going on the floor. It would be like playing basketball and you guys, the refs are looking at the bench.
A lot happening outside the square. Liz still locked in, trying to remove this Tittleman's crest. And Jeff, it's interesting because when a Tittleman's crest is removed, that essentially knocks out that row for the remainder of the game.
Still don't know what a Tillman's crest
Barring
is.
some sort of absurd move, yes, that basically means the row is dead. And actually, there's a fair amount of moves on the board, but for where we are at 29, they've eliminated a ton of rows, Jake. Actually, they've eliminated the entire bottom half of the tower of where it stands right now, obviously.
Of course.
Because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7 possible moves right now. This is turn 30. That's very low.
And there seems to be 2 full slates still in play. Dead center of the tower.
And that can actually be knocked down to 5, depending on which block they take from that
Right.
row. So there's not a ton of moves left. And this kind of plays into that idea that, yeah, some strategy, but a lot is luck, because some games can just be shorter than others based on the blocks remaining.
That successful move by Liz, by the way, knocked out the 0 to 29 range, only picked by 9%, but now we're on to 30 to 35, picked by 27%. 2,400 of you took it in question 4. Rhea going with the east side. Row 4. Remember, row 4 is the highest you can go. Incomplete rows up top do count. If you're new to Jenga, new to Stool streams, thanks for joining us and just getting caught up on the rules there.
And if the money is not won today, it moves on over for Stool streams
Yes.
to ping pong on Thursday, where you're playing Lurch.
You think
I
should
am.
go at the top
That's a
of that
dynamite
fifth
match.
row?
Oh, next Thursday.
Oh, next Thursday. Okay, that's my fault.
It's okay.
Nah, it does say I should have read. It says 9 days away, but
I
yeah.
would try to do the middle.
Jeff,
I'm
what are the
already
other
excited for that.
matchups in that next
You
Thursday?
versus Lurch, Ben Mintz against
Yeah.
Smitty. Now
Yeah.
that is a matchup.
Yes.
Smitty's intentionally an asshole.
And Ben
in ping
Mintz is
pong.
speed.
And Ben Mintz is the exact opposite of an asshole.
Have you seen Ben Mintz's speed in table tennis?
I've seen his fist pump. I've watched him play you, but I've seen his fist pumps when he's watching the Saints, and he's quick. He snaps. So,
And I saw Hank PFT, volume 84.
of course, I mean, those two know each other as well as anyone here. You and Lurch, though, 9 days
That'll
away.
be fun. Yep. That's next Thursday. Remember, if nobody claims the progressive jackpot today, it'll simmer for
Shaky
9
hands there.
days, and $4,500 will be on the line here. And we're starting to get some trash talk.
A little chirp. I don't know if it'll be as much trash talk, but a chirp-worthy observation from Maria saying, little shaky hands from Ev. He's acknowledging it. Every move's important, though.
All right, so as the tension rises, so does the trash talk. 32 deep. Dave has been relatively quick with his moves so far, searching for an answer here.
His style always seems to be kind of just it's what the board gives you. What's there is there. No need to overthink it.
There's those 2 full slates in the middle there. You just tried out one. Seemed to be pretty glued in, though.
Maybe one of these two. One
What
towards
two?
the top.
These two?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
That's,
Twisted a little bit.
again, those 2 blocks up top, that counts as row 1.
This guy's a loser.
Yeah.
Another great look at our sky cam, presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.
Maybe try the one below it.
Well, one below it. This guy?
Yeah.
No, that
No.
one's in there. This one's just so loose. This
That
row
one
is like the
is
loosest.
illegal.
What?
You have to go 3 rows down. So that one you were
so you
touching
c-
at first would be good, but the one above it, no.
Yeah, he was just fixing that.
Oh, okay.
Spider not even looking back at him at this
Nope.
point.
Stone face.
So for those who didn't understand what was going on, Dave was making a comment about how that western block on row 3 was loose. Maybe Spider thought he was trying to take it out. Row 3, of course, is illegal.
Try pushing your
I
thumb.
think he's trying to refix the block, or fix it, not refix.
Yeah, that's what I'll get. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's moving so much.
And he's saying it's the one above it
Right.
is dislodging.
And you can't pick that because it's in row 3.
Try pushing your thumb on the block below it, like in the middle. See when you're going like that. No.
Well, I gotta, like, there we go.
Dave gets it loose a little bit more. Some more movement. The top half of the tower.
Moving a ton.
See what I mean? Where your thumb is so close to that middle block.
This one?
Yeah, try using that to push off.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Dave gets an extra nudge towards him.
Good coaching by Rhea there.
It's this one that's been a little bit of a...
Jeff, it still seems to be that western block on row 3 causing issues.
Yeah, he wants to make sure everything doesn't dislodge.
This isn't gonna fall, right? No.
No, I think you're good. Quick retower.
It's out for Dave. Only one place to go on the retower.
Nice.
It's clean.
Kiss him a little bit.
Not good enough for Spider.
Oh
Can
my.
I get the sky cam for a sec?
Dave requesting the sky cam presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.
Says that's fair. Nods his head in agreement.
There is a gap. But Jeff, if Dave's
now
able to
there's another
complete
gap.
this, look at rows 4 and 5 right now. They are diagonal.
Looks good.
Yeah, that is a twisted tower, and that is a twisted tower that Liz is going to have to handle here.
All right, so Liz with that 10-3 record is going to need all of her skills in this moment right here. Block 33, win or go home.
This tower really started to lose possible turns rather quickly because we had a lot of Tittleman's Crest, a lot of middle pulls.
Searching for an answer. We still have those 2 full slates intact. Midway down the tower.
"60 seconds to pick a block."
Just when you think there aren't many answers, that's usually where Liz comes into play as she's cleaning up the top before going anywhere else.
That was probably the smart move. I think a couple more touches without cleaning up that top, and this thing would have came down.
Again, 13 Jenga matches in her career, just
45
one
seconds
losing
now.
block.
There is one.
There's a crest coming out.
If she completes this move, there's only 6 possible turns on the tower. This does create a new row.
Trying to stay stable, hand shaking, tower
A
shaking.
little gummed up in there.
That fourth row goes super loose.
The one that.
The one
Liz
that-
gets it out.
Dave and Rhea already talking strategy, too, for the next pull. This game is getting short, Jake.
Yep.
We may find ourselves in a no-win scenario for someone soon. Strategy and block math is going to come into play.
Clean for Liz, and now over to Rhea. Block 34. She has some movement on a newly created row 4.
Yep. Dave mentioned that as Liz was pulling out her block, saying, hey, third row, or now the fourth row, is going to have some loose blocks. We saw that loose from his turn, and with the fresh row, she's able to make a quick extraction.
So they take advantage of that new row 4. Remember that one block up top? That counts as a row, so you can go down to 4, and it's legal. And another move from Rhea is complete. Over to Big Ev at 35.
Tough move here.
Where does Ev go? We
Like
only
that
have
one might be loose there.
1,
There's
2, 3.
Ev's going to mimic Rhea's move.
5 possible
He's
turns.
loose. I don't know what else is.
He's going with the other row 4 move. It's out. Can he slide it down?
7 rows down on the left.
There's only 4 possible turns left.
That
Right
just-
now on this current
This guy
tower.
you're talking.
That just knocked out 30 to 35 range.
Excuse me, 5. There's 5 left. I did not see
We're
that.
now on to the most popular pick question 4. 36 to 38 picked by 33% of you. Block 36 for Dave. On this turn, no benefit of having that new row 4. Dave going with the Western block.
Almost just had an inadvertent bump.
Top
Try
of
doing
the
that
triple
same
hanger.
jump. Oh, no, you got it.
It's out.
Wow, look at that. That was lightning quick.
Where do you
Middle.
Great
Rhea
teamwork there.
tells him to go middle. He
Smart
does.
teamwork.
It's clean, and Jeff, that just created a quintuple hanger. 5 hangers in
That's
a row.
incredible. Look at that. This tower is insane, and there are not many moves left, but there is a new row. And this next move by Liz is pivotal, too.
37 for Liz. She does have the new row 4. Will she take advantage of that? Looks like that's what she's examining right now.
Again, now we have 6 possible
I
turns.
would say try the middle if you can. It's possible.
She's going with the Western block. For now. Slowly but surely. Out. Will she go left or right?
Steady.
On block 37. Lets it sit for a bit. Knows she has to push those together. Still some work to do up top.
What are you talking about? What are you
Oh,
talking
Dave's not
about?
happy with
As
that
long as
call.
it's
What are you
Hang on.
talking about? They're not even touching.
It's the middle block.
What are you? What world is this?
The middle block that's crooked.
Jeff, what do you make of this call?
I think I'm waiting for Spider to
It's
explain.
not hanging off.
They're not touching Spider.
Whoever placed the middle block is responsible for them not touching. The one all the way to the left is alive.
Is it?
That is consistent with what he's called all season long.
Oh no, it isn't. All he said is the blocks have to kiss.
He's saying that it's not Dave and
The
it's
third-
not Liz and Ev's block, therefore
Right.
it doesn't matter. Their block was straight.
Only the third block.
Spider
the hell type of garbage is that?
Dave, I'm happy with the call. But
Well, have you
Match
been
is
paying
not over
attention
yet.
at
Good call.
all?
It's a good call.
match not over yet. The Chalk, of course, likes the call from Spider. Rhea found something loose on the west side. Taking it out clockwise with some aid from the apple box. But now, here is where that comes into play as she flips that
Now
over.
I have to push them
That was
together.
impressive. I don't know if any
This is
of
where
that
it comes
ends
into
up mattering.
play. Needs to push it together. Because of what our official
That's
said
good,
was
that's
not
good.
clean. This looks clean. That's a big time move from Rhea. Very quick considering the circumstances.
Look at the one on the left in the fourth row. That one doesn't work.
Absolutely.
Try.
Should I ask Big Ev?
Only
I think
4
that's- he
possible
seems like the
turns
right
here,
call.
Jake.
If not, try one of
That
these
just
two.
eliminated the 36 to 38 range. Now Big Ev at 39. 39 to 42, picked by 26%.
Block math is in play. These teams need to start counting the blocks and figuring out the smartest turn. They don't put themselves in a situation where there's a no-win scenario.
Try one of these two. This one.
A no-win scenario, Jake,
Yeah,
obviously
that one or
meaning
the
that
one
there's
that's
no
on top of
possible
each other,
turn,
right?
and the only turn move they can make is a tablecloth pull where they rip a block hoping that the tower
Which we
lands on
still
it.
have not seen.
No one's ever done.
We've seen a few attempts. I don't know if we've seen an attempt in league play, though.
Usually it's not attempted. Usually people try to move a block while
Yeah.
pulling another block, which is never smart. I don't know why people try that. But it is the thing people do try the most.
All right, here's Big Ev going with an Eastern block midway down the tower at block 39. Remember, Liz and Big Ev have never lost as a full unit.
Easy does it.
Big Ev gets it out. Can go anywhere he chooses up top to try to take us to the 40 range. And he does just that.
There's a new row now.
Back to the top of the order. Rhea reminds Dave there is a new row 4. Will Dave take advantage of that? Finds something loose on the east side. Gets it out relatively quickly. Will he
So
go
now-
left or right?
His block's off, so you're saying if I go on the right, I don't have to touch him.
Yep.
Right.
All right, Dave going to take advantage of what bit him in the behind during his last turn. That's clean. And now Liz is going to have to deal with that mess up top, Jeff, at 41. How the tables turn.
The tables have turned, Jake. Yes, indeed.
Just goes to show, you would think the first block of a retower is the easiest, but it might be the most important at the end of the day.
Every move and decision, Jake, and I think we learned this when we played, really is pivotal. It's not just the extraction.
$60 to pick your block.
Now that 60-second timer from Spider, it seems like it becomes less and less relevant as we get late because there aren't really many options.
Yeah, there's really not much they can pick.
Liz going with row 4. West side from our broadcast booth. Like view here of our Sky Camp presented by Heineken Hard Seltzer. She gets it out. Trying to create another full slate. Still work to do up top. You see that gap between the middle and
far
right
side
block.
one needs on this side.
Towards me, yep.
Not done yet. Still a gap. Is it clean?
Over here.
Kiss him a bit
Not
more.
quite. Still some gap.
Get the overhead.
Looks to be
It's
on
just
that
it's
right
on-
side.
it's that one on
Now
this,
retowering
just
is an
this
issue.
side.
There's where the fix needs to happen. Needs to push those together. There's the push.
It's good.
Okay.
They're aligned.
Got it,
Liz
Liz.
is off. And we are on to 42. Back to Rhea. An interesting nugget here, Jeff. Rhea and Liz were actually teammates in our longest match ever. 50 blocks over Billy and Nate back on September 21st. And here they are in the longest playoff match in history.
Jake looking at the tower, we will not get to it.
You don't
That's
think so?
that nothing to do with the Jenga. I think block math will come into play soon. Teams need to start figuring out their strategy.
Rhea at 42.
Try to take them out of block.
She finds something on the east side. Readjusts the box to help with the elevation. Taking this one out counterclockwise. Got it out. Steps up top. Remember, this first block is interesting in terms of the retower. She places it up, but there's a little bit of a slant.
Yeah, the middle one.
It's clean for now.
Might be, I don't know.
Oh, you want to force David.
That just eliminated the 39 to 42 range, so congrats to you who picked 43 plus in question 4. Only 5% of you. As we're on to number 43 with Big Ed. Jeff, how many moves are you counting?
Trying to figure out what
You
we
can
have
pull it
left
from
here,
this
Jake,
side.
but
There is a new row 4.
there is.
So that means at least 3 opportunities. Aside from that, not much to work with. I'm counting about 2 or 3 extra. Excluding row 4 maybe.
We have at least 1, 2, 3.
I think there's
See if any of
2.
the other ones on that
4
row.
possible moves. But if he removes this, then there's only 2 possible moves.
Tillman's crest
60
here.
seconds.
Yep.
But he's actually going to go to the outside, so this will extend the game. He goes on the outside. But I'm not even sure that's as easy as it sounds.
The winner gets a spot in next week's championship match. Loser goes home empty-handed.
What a fucking match.
Playoff atmosphere since the first pull and has lived up to the hype. The team that has not lost at full strength against the team who went 500 in the regular season, pulled off an upset in the first round according to seed, and now looking to continue their run. Big Ev goes west.
Like that one to get stuck right now. Don't look like it's
Big Ev locked in. Nice shot here by our crew. Seeing how much
He isn't going to quick tower.
Ev had to work with.
Whoa!
Ev is shaking. Some readjustments there on 2
Uh-oh.
of those blocks.
He's going to have to shift that weight.
The weight is an issue on this tower.
He's going to have
As
to
it stands
shift.
right now, it would fall.
Yeah, he's going to have to find a way to shift. I don't know what he's going to do, but the weight is distributed the wrong way.
Hold it. And,
Remember,
and you wanna
there's that
twist
quintuple
it
hanger
to
on the top
left, the
half
whole
of the
thing.
tower. Here's Liz trying to coach her way through this.
Okay, slow it down.
His hands are off. He moved a little bit of weight. Is it clean?
Back up.
It needs to be good for 5 seconds once he steps out.
Good. 4, 5.
And he got it. Big time move. Wow. From Big Ev, and it's on
get the camera
to
angle.
44.
What's that? They'll pan up.
Dave approves.
I don't like the way this looks.
Now Dave trying to extend this match once again. Block 44 for the Purple Hedgehogs.
This thing is in terrible shape.
So Jeff, what, 3 or 4 opportunities here?
Yeah, he's a couple. I think he's locked in on one already, though.
Rhea did call it easy on row 4.
I don't know about easy. The thing's like.
This would be something.
Try using that thumb technique.
Oh, a save. That could have ended it.
Huge save. He's been here before. He has saved towers that were almost fallen before. Gonna have to redistribute that weight.
So that block on the east side, it is loose, but now the weight, the balance is becoming an issue.
Yeah, he's trying to even out the balance a little bit.
So I gotta get it this way. I'm not sure how to do that.
All right, so he gets his help. No,
Ooh.
thought he had it. Another save.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be fine as well, but no.
Do you think he should twist it with his whole hand?
I don't know. It's tough to tell from here
It's
where the
this
weight
guy.
is distributed.
It's this guy. I know what
He
it
knows
is,
where it's at.
but I don't know I can get down there.
Another save, this time with a hanger.
Look at that. He found the block he wants to even out. He's going to redistribute the weight there.
Some more wobbling up top.
It's leaning towards you a little bit.
It towards me?
Okay. Now,
Oh,
if
his
you,
hands are off.
We seem to have...
If you
Is it
are
balanced?
able to pull that one out that you were working on and quickly put it on top, very fast, then I think you'd be able to balance out the weight because the weight is shifting to your right.
It's all in this guy.
They've
Well, you
got it to
can't-
balance for a second.
I gotta.
Some more movement.
He doesn't like the way the weight is going. He wants to make sure it's more sturdy.
I think.
All right, his hands
Seems
are
to
off.
like it now.
I think it's sturdy like that. And if you were able to just
Jeff, look at that second
quickly
row.
pull the
This
one
is
out
crazy.
on top
Look
and
at our sky cam
very
right here.
fast put
Look
it
at
on.
That is
second row
unreal.
gap.
Because that's what balances it out.
It's kind of a do or die move.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
pull
it-
it out fast and go.
Unless you want
quick.
to try one of the lower blocks. Oh no, see actually. Try using that thumb technique.
Trying with that row 4 block. That was what his first interest was at the beginning of this turn. And then he had to stabilize the tower before moving forward.
We've seen him do a move like this before. One of the longest turns we've seen, but this one he's trying to go at it rather quick.
Majority of the block out. How will the weight redistribute? Yes, the Jenga and Hedgehogs is on their way to the Jenga championship round. And the playoff run ends for the Purple Hedgehogs.
Unreal save by Big Ev. Dave almost doubled it up with an even more impressive save. One of the best matches we have ever seen, Jake. And Hedgehogs, they move on. They're still undefeated when both are on the floor.
Number 2 advances, but it's the end of the road for the number 6 seed, the Purple Hedgehogs. They are at the Roman locker with Vips.
I'm down here with the Purple Hedgehogs, and Dave, it seems like the refs have been at your throat all season. Do you think they called a fair game, both sides?
Yeah, I had no problem with the refs.
So you think it came down to your guys' play ultimately?
Yeah, I think honestly it was impressive. We even made it to 44 blocks. The highest we've ever done is 50, so I think it was a good showing.
Some incredible play by the Purple Hedgehogs, and they were just now connecting and finding their chemistry. Be interesting to see them next season. Back to you in the booth, guys.
All right, thank you so much, Vibs.
All right,
Tip
we
of the
did
cap
good. We
to
did
the
good.
Purple Hedgehogs. Jeff, they squeezed into the tournament at 3-3, won a playoff match. End of the road here. Would you say successful season?
Yeah, I think Dave went from never
Hell of a
playing to
game.
being one of the best players we have here. It was a smart move by Rhea. They got beat. I mean, they got beat by the tower more than anything, but Big Ev with that huge save in the end sends them on out of here while they move on to the final. Ev has had a couple crazy polls, so has Liz, and this shows why they are considered the favorites.
Speaking of Big Ev, let's get to a Roman swipe of the match.
Yeah.
Of course, Liz has an unbelievable resume when it comes to Jenga, but Big Ev had an unreal save to keep this match going late.
He did. This move was massive. I thought the tower was about to fall over. He knew he had to redistribute the weight. The second he put this in the tower, it began to tilt. Saved it a little bit. He knew if he took his hand off, it would fall over, but quite the move there from the Buckeye. Actually, as he was doing that, there was some like crazy Ohio State news that broke. It's like he channeled it. Unbelievable. It's like he knew.
Big Ev and Liz, the number 2 seed, get the bye in the quarterfinal, win the semifinal, and they are one best-of-3 series away from winning $10,000. The number 2 team in teal is on to the championship, and they are at the Roman locker with Vips.
That's right. I'm down here with Dutch Hawk. First off, I want to say congratulations for making it to the championship. What an incredible feat. Do you guys feel like you guys are clicking at just the right time? I mean, Liz was doing very little coaching for you, Big Ev. You were pulling all the big moves on your own. What's going on?
We've been locked in all year. I mean, she's been a great teammate. She's been the MVP of this league, no question. She's been trying to just follow up, just make good moves, to just survive in advance. Every move to survive in advance.
Liz, how do you feel about that?
We've never not been on the same page. We've never not clicked. Just picked a hell of a teammate, that's all.
Drafting. That's how you win in this league. Back to you guys in the booth.
All right, thank you so much, Vips. Jeff, they may not have the number one
Good
seed
game,
next
guys.
to their name as you look at our bracket
Where's
here,
Kelly?
but it's still hard to say they are not the team to beat.
Yeah, I mean, they are maybe not the number one seed, but I think they are the best, especially with whatever has happened to Berserkers with the absence of Billy Football. They now bring in Nick. They are walking into the stadium as we speak right now.
fuck out of my
I think
desk,
even
bro.
if Berserkers wins here today, I think
Thought it
the
was a bulletproof
favorites
vest.
have to be Liz and Ev. They have not lost when they're together. So long as they're both here, they're the best. Plain and simple.
And it's interesting
Okay.
because say Liz and Ev do win their championship match. I think the 72 Dolphins have KB to thank for that because he would spoil their undefeated season.
They do. KB is the one that ruined their perfect season, but I think if they win the 10K, it's not going to matter to them at all.
Not at all. All right, let's shift our focus to our second semifinal. It is the number 5 seed, the football team, PFT and Kelly Martin, against the top seed in this tournament. It is the 5-1 Berserkers, Rudy, with a new partner, Nick, in for Billy Football.
Yeah, Nick has played as many matches, I think more than anybody when it comes to Jenga. He has not won a match in the regular season. We've seen him win outside of the regular season, an exhibition in preseason play. We know he's capable of it. He's inherited more bad luck towers than anybody in this competition. He had one against Rudy as well, a tower that was miraculously saved after him and Frank had a great pull, if I think I'm recalling that correctly. So we've seen Nick and Frank on the cusp of victory, but never with an actual victory here. Could his time be now when it's not even for his own team?
All right, Jeff, let's send it down the stream, the Spider, for the rules of our second semifinal.
Team Berserkers as well as the football club.
You look strong.
Couple rules before we get started.
Your arms
Berserkers,
look bigger.
please remain
Damn.
inside the light green tape you see on the right side of the floor. Same goes for you, football club on the left.
team.
When it comes to extracting a block, please only use one hand. Should you use two, your teammate will be penalized and forced to extract the first block they touch on their following turn. Once per game, each team will be given one opportunity to change their block should the 60-second countdown expire. Also, should the tower get shaky late in the match, each team will be given the opportunity to wait 5 seconds to see if the tower will hold before entering and continuing with their extraction. Please put your phones away now for the duration of the match. Today's order will be PFT, followed by Nick, then Kelly, then Rudy. We'll send it back up to Jake and Jeff in the booth. Good luck to all the competitors.
All right, thank you so much, Spider. Jeff, before we begin this match, there's some question down the stream right now. PFT is facing a $50 fine if he is not wearing his jersey. Is he wearing his jersey down the stream?
Let's see. I think he's probably wearing it underneath his jumpsuit.
And there it is.
Smart man.
Cool. Jumpsuit January had to represent William Wallace, one of the greatest freedom fighters of all time. I couldn't help but notice in the game before us, there were two competitors that weren't wearing their jerseys. That was interesting.
Well, they've been subject to a fine every time, so PFT should probably focus more on the match and less about that. We've noted the fine for both of those players.
Yes, $50 for
No,
each
I want it over here.
fireable offense. But
Whenever
now
you're
let's
ready.
send it down the stream. Let's begin semifinal number 2. The 1 seed in black and the 5 seed in maroon.
What a
PFT
pool.
commenter
Already.
Good luck, PFT.
leading the way. The
That's really
captain of
distracting.
the football team starts things off with a successful pull.
Was that in the left or the center?
That's good.
Got away, Nick. Get aggressive. Get in his face.
Me?
I would have much rather been playing Billy right now. Be honest. Nick scares me a little bit.
That was a late change, a late breaking news that Billy unable to compete. PFT did say, I asked him about potentially getting in Billy's head. Oh my goodness!
Nick, are you okay?
Dude, are you good?
I think I'm feeling kind of sick too, Jake.
It's contagious!
Oh, PFT has it too!
All right, lock the room. It's a contagion. We don't know how it can spread.
I'm sure. What's that?
Wait, is it on my booth?
Jeff, let's get your thoughts on that. What just happened? Can we get you all right? Oh no!
Oh, God!
Hate to see it.
What's going on?
Oh,
it's not stopping.
Everyone's sick.
Good thing we have this barrier right here.
Broken.
You have one too?
Mine broke.
All right, before we continue here,
Mine broke too.
I think PFT stunt kind of backfired here, Jeff.
There are rules.
Do it again.
My body. Hey, ladies out there, you ever meet a guy that can
Can't
tie a
just do that
cherry
on
stem with
demand.
his tongue? I tied this
didn't go
entire
yet.
ribbon up.
There are
Sorry,
rumors that
Kelly, I had to fucking
PFT
puke.
was confident he
I gotta
knew how
go
to
pee.
do
Oh,
it and didn't actually know how it
Why
worked.
did you do that?
Huh?
Why did you do that?
Because it's fun.
Kelly not happy with the stunts in the middle of a semifinal
Kelly
match.
doesn't like fun. That's okay.
Not
It's a
at work.
test.
We shouldn't be having fun at
Of
work.
course, the football
It's
team's
a test.
narrative, well documented.
Somebody,
in
I actually think
episode
somebody
3 of
told
Hard
PFT
Blocks.
that you needed to remove the tape first.
Oh, is that the issue?
No, you don't.
Let's send it down to Vibs with Kelly to break down what just happened.
Yeah, I'm down here with Kelly Martin to get her thoughts. Kelly, what'd you think of that little hijinks?
I thought it was weird. Don't do it again.
How could I?
Yeah, and why are you getting in on that?
We
'Cause
used
it's
up
fun, Kelly.
all of our
Lighten up.
magic for one day.
I believe I heard you say no fun at work. Do you stand by that?
Yeah, nope. We're professional here. No fun.
That's right. We are professional here, just like Jake and Jeff up in the booth.
Thank you so much, Vibs. Thanks to Kelly for the interview. Kelly
very
did
dry
say
in this room.
she was confused on why this match was scheduled so late. She was mad at Hank for that because she starts getting grumpy at 4 p.m.
Yeah, her
That's what she
bedtime is
said.
apparently 9 p.m. She does get 10 hours of sleep, we learned last week, every night.
Sometimes 9.
That's why her skin is so nice.
Good play.
Kelly gets hangry.
Good play. I'm still feeling a little woozy.
Now, Jeff,
Yeah, I'm
we've
feeling
got
lightheaded.
we've got good news and bad news when it comes to the Play Barstool app. The bad news is we're already eliminated. 0 players remaining after 2 matches. Spider's
Nikki.
quick pull and the second
Yeah,
long
he's
match
the
had something to
point.
do with that. The good news is when we crown a champion next week, we'll be playing for $4,500. That'll roll over.
$4,500. So we can essentially have $1,500
Attaboy.
won
Yes.
combined between our competitors and the people on the Stool
And it's
Stream
crazy
chat.
because remember, each individual winner receives $5 grand. So
Cole.
you at home.
Oh, is he okay?
Oh my God.
I hope he's okay.
What are the odds of that happening again?
Seriously, are you alright?
Get it.
I don't know what Nick might have eaten for lunch today.
I had a bunch of fucking confetti. Had a bunch of streamers.
Do you think that could be a reason for Nick's 3-10 record?
He's been looking to puke every match, and I think it finally happened today. That may be the thing he needed to win.
Yep.
He's always sick here, but he never actually vomits.
Let's
No,
get
I
an
think that was
update
the
on
last
Kelly. Is she still unhappy with what's going on?
I'm down here
Nick
with Kelly to
sabotaged
get her
mine.
reaction. Kelly, you said don't do that again, and they definitely did it again. How do you feel?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Why do you have it too? Should I have one?
No. I think,
So
are you up?
Now it seems
Stomach
like the
bug.
joke isn't as lame as
There's a
it
bug going around.
was once.
I don't
You
know
want to
if
be
I-
in on it now.
No, I
Wait,
just
am I
don't
up?
get
You're
the
up, yeah.
joke. What's the joke?
It's a little late for me.
Kelly is not in on the joke. She doesn't get it. Back to you guys in the booth.
All right, thanks.
Kelly not into magic.
No. Jeff, night and day between our first semifinal match where it was pure tension. This does not really feel like a semifinal.
No, yeah, there was not much talking between Dave, Rhea, and then Ev and Liz. This one is much different. We've seen multiple magic tricks performed in one match. I think we're around 4 now. No, 5 magic tricks.
So everybody getting back on track here. We're still trying to
Is that an illusion or a trick?
get someone to the
It's a trick.
championship.
It's
Vibs, you're with
magic,
Nick.
Jeff.
I'm down here with Nick, who has thrown up twice, and he doesn't seem to be doing too well. Nick, how much money are you going to win if you win the championship?
I can't even focus
Nick
right now, man.
sabotaged mine.
I might throw up again.
You said that he
Do
had
you
it
think
all
it's
set up.
viral?
God, I
Why are
hope
you
not.
in
I
on this?
wouldn't,
You're on
I
my
wouldn't wish
team.
this upon anybody.
Are you worried about your partner, Rudy?
No, I think that I like that he's nervous. I think he's going to be more focused, and he's lighter.
I agree.
Am I up or you up?
It's Kelly, block 10. Go ahead, Kel.
We're on block 9.
She just
I
went.
just went.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no!
Not again.
I think it's airborne.
Oh no.
His vomit is so his vomit is so different than Nick's, yet at the same time. It's incredible.
Mine's been sabotaged. I guess I'm not a good magician.
Again, I don't think he
This
prepped
guy
it
sucks at
properly.
magic.
All
We should
right.
get like sneezing powder in here next time.
Continuing
Those
on
hand buzzers while we're grabbing the blocks.
with
Oh,
this
Kelly.
semifinal.
Oh no!
Oh no, Kelly.
Oh jeez! Oh!
Oh no! He's got it. Nope.
I'm so bad at magic.
You're just bad at magic, bro. There's no
Worst
other way to say
magician.
it.
Oh man, I would kill the rabbit. Okay.
All right, time for everybody to get a deep breath. Remember, or remind everyone again, we're playing for a spot in the championship.
Jake does not like the
Believe it or not.
I don't think Spider found that even the least bit funny. He's been locked in since the start. Magic not impressive to him. He could be sick as well, though. Who knows?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No,
Oh, fuck. It is. It could be airborne.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh. Oh.
So glad I picked you.
Somebody open a window.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I felt better.
PFT going down the middle for the retower. That is clear.
Is that me? Yeah, it's you.
I'm not.
And inside the square of doom goes Nick once again. Nick, a career record of 3-10, second worst in the office behind Frank the Tank. And he said if he wins,
Watch
he is
your other hand.
actually going to buy the exact bag that PFT was going to get Kelly and throw it away.
Nice. Right in the dumpster, he said, too,
Yes.
right? And then he will pour some of his
Attaboy.
lunch onto it so it ruins the bag. So you
Attaboy.
can't take it out of the trash.
Lunch does that to a bag.
Only lunch,
It
too.
depends on what kind of lunch, though.
Ooh.
Like if you just pour French fries onto it. I don't feel so good.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, Kelly, look what you did to Viv.
Now
you
made
had
the
it.
broadcast.
Oh, that's so gross. Oh, Viv's is ill.
He's dead.
Wait a minute. Why are you going?
Uh-oh.
I just.
I'm all, I can't play at night.
This guy's
I'm like Tom
Is
Brady.
this guy's first Jenga game?
I'm Tom Brady.
It's me, right?
PFT just went, it would be Nick.
No, PFT didn't just go. Kelly just
Kelly
went.
just went.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Hence the
Rudy.
puke.
Why aren't you guys paying attention? It's the playoffs. Spider.
Block 15 is Rudy. And Jeff, these antics have now just definitely thrown this match out of the water.
Yeah, it's a wacky match. There's always at least one wacky match per day, per Stool Streams day, and that's the one we have right
Nick,
here.
you want to get nutty?
Yeah, fuck it.
It's berserker shit.
Ooh, this is getting real sticky.
Oh. All right, let's lock in. I need you to lock in, Kelly.
I've been.
You've
paying
been joking
attention.
around too much.
You guys.
Kelly's not taking this seriously right now.
All right, Jeff. So remember, the winner of this match plays the number 2 seed DeChalk in next week's championship. It will be next Tuesday night. So an extra day to rest for our finalists.
Okay.
Next Tuesday, time TBD here inside the Triple S
Nick?
from New York City.
Okay.
16, this is the biggest tower I've ever played with.
That will be best of 3.
Maybe a little gentler. There you go.
And if
Okay. Oh, Nick?
the Berserkers
Calm
are
down.
able to win this
There's
game,
no shot clock.
the storyline to monitor with that extra day of
Wait,
rest,
you gotta count that.
will that be enough time to clear Billy football?
But would Rudy even want Billy?
It's a little
Because it seems
wobbly.
as if Billy has.
Well, Billy
Rudy-
is the captain.
Rudy kind of has the reins, though, right?
I don't know how that would go
Force
down.
him out. I don't know. But does Billy even replace
this,
himself
Kelly.
if Nick wins?
Billy's got to fight in a couple of weeks.
Oh, boy.
Is he more concerned
Oh,
with
no.
that?
Anybody have ginger
What
ale?
would happen if they moved on?
Oh, no.
Billy replaced
Kelly, don't
Nick,
look.
and then Billy lost.
Oh,
Kelly,
geez.
go
All I'm
cigar,
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be quite something.
But they need to win this match first. The winner of this gets the chalk. Next Tuesday's championship match.
Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. I'm all out.
You think if you did that long enough, you could puke for real?
50 seconds to pull. It'd be very funny if somebody put it up their butthole and then just pull it out their
Oh, it's both ends?
Just flossing your entire body.
45 seconds.
That was
now.
funny, Kelly. Why didn't you laugh?
I'm not listening.
Kelly doesn't like fun.
Not
Jeff,
when I'm
there's
trying
been
to
much
win.
debate throughout this season on what the group of death is. If the football team wins this, you know what our championship match would be.
That would be the group of death.
It would be Group C versus Group C.
That would confirm group of death indeed.
But the football team did beat the Chalk. However, they weren't at full strength.
They had KB, not Liz.
So that's another potential storyline.
Will KB be a player the next time we
This
play
work gets
Jenga?
serious.
Who knows?
Yes.
Next season, you never know
Season
who's going to
2
be in there.
starting in a couple of weeks.
There's no off season really for this.
Not
It's
quite.
like the NBA
It's like the
bubble or-
NBA,
or
yep.
No, Hayes
Bachelor.
said we got a break after Super Bowl.
Yeah, like 2 weeks, right?
Give or take. Here's Rudy. Row 4.
Watch out, Rudy.
Remember, there's nobody left in the Play Bar Slap competition, but still worth throwing out that Nick is the most popular pick to end this match at 42%.
Don't listen to that.
It's my flu game.
Rudy at
Don't listen
22%, Kelly 19%, and PFT the favorite at just 17%.
Did you guys get that on camera? Kelly just shocked me. The static electricity.
So Kelly says no magic, and she pulls
That
out
was negativity
witchcraft
that
and
shocked you.
wizardry.
Yeah. She's a witch.
Kelly actually in her last match received a little bit of backlash for her foul language
Oh my
in the
God.
quarterfinals.
Not shocking. Not shocking.
She
at
said
all.
she's not going to publicly apologize, but she is going to watch her mouth today.
Do you know Rudy's actually scared of wizards?
Interesting.
When did I say that?
Nah, he told me that.
Everybody
You
knows.
want to go lower,
I've made a very
PFT?
I've made
It's
it a
little
point not to
wobbly.
tell
Can you
people that
go
I'm scared
lower
of
or no?
wizards.
Lizards.
Oh, I thought you said wizards.
I did too.
And
Never
take
mind.
from the left side if you can.
Like this
Because
guy?
It's already slanting.
Like
yeah.
this one?
Yeah. It's
Maybe
already
that, like
slanting.
this one that I'm taking.
Did you hit me? Oh, sorry.
Is that 2 hands? Is that 2?
She's got a note actually from Billy Football on Twitter said he thinks PFT looks fat as fuck on the stream right now.
Oh my.
Well, because
don't
Billy's
pay
my
attention.
weight gain coach. So thank you, Billy. This is all because of you.
It's a compliment then to him.
Jeff, this is kind of like Kevin Stefanski last week.
Has to
from
watch.
home,
Yeah, he
can't do anything to help.
Billy's watching home in his basement. His
I
kids
know
are
that
upstairs
Billy
running around
respects
reacting
mass,
to all
too.
everything.
And by kids, you mean animals.
Billy likes size.
Billy has 3 kids. People don't realize that.
Billy's probably got like some frogs that look exactly like Billy.
Billy's
if you know
youngest
what I'm
son, Silo.
All right, Nick, let's go.
Here's Nick once again.
I don't look fat, do I?
No, not at all.
Very
Love
3
that
and
pick.
10.
Love that pick. Love it. Yep.
Impersonation of Lee Corso from Rudy. Great pick.
Yep.
Gets the Tittleman's crest.
Rudy played college sports.
Very nice.
Denver hockey.
Very nice. I love it.
Pioneers, the Pios.
No, no, fun fact. Denver and lacrosse is in the Big East.
Makes sense.
Of course.
Kelly, be careful.
What?
Just be careful. I just want you to be careful.
How do you get your hair so straight, Kelly?
Good pick, Kelly.
I used the Revlon hair dryer today.
Oh, cool.
It's like a brush hair dryer.
That's sweet.
What does it look like if you don't do that?
Crazy.
Mess.
Which way do you think I should go?
I would go your left, my right.
Packed house for this one in our High Noon Hard Seltzer sideline experience. Not an empty
Laser
seat.
focus.
The Blakes here. Julian Edelman. Ed Ogeron. Robbie Fox actually flew in from Dubai to attend this match.
Good luck to Robbie Fox this coming weekend.
Yep.
And there's Billy. Front row. Along with Rudy's twin. Rudy, the identical twin.
Nick standing in front of a picture of the double vodka Don.
Oh, look at Billy football. He's not happy with what's going on right now, it seems.
Billy eagle-eyed.
And you know what is crazy? If the Berserkers win this match, all 4 players' cardboard cutouts are on row 1.
It's like, it's not rigged, folks.
No. Total coincidence. But that's a big if. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did you guys plan to act this way before the game?
No, we're just freestyling it.
Oh.
Riffing.
I think plans a puke.
I wouldn't plan on getting sick.
Yeah, he's just at home upset because he never thought about doing anything as cool as barfing confetti. He wishes he had thought of that.
Yeah, Kelly just accused Nick of planning on being ill today.
PFT
All right, big guy,
completes
get in
another
there.
block.
Gentle.
And now it's
Smooth,
Nick.
Fast as smooth.
Again,
smooth as
Jeff, that
fast.
bottom row is
Bottom
still
row, huh?
completely intact.
Yeah,
We
baby.
saw
I
Dave
love
take
that.
it.
I
Take
love
what the
that.
tower gives you.
Somebody likes taking the easy way out.
Are they touching?
That's a bad
Please.
retower.
He loves it.
That's a bad retower, Hank.
The middle one's bad.
The middle one's perfect. It's a perfect retower. Good job, Kelly.
Oh no.
What's the kind of purse you want, Kelly? Kelly, do you hear him?
Today.
Is it a Revlon?
Is it Revlon purse?
Kelly with the right side.
Is it a
Block 26.
what? Michael
And once
Kors?
again, Jeff, we are seeing what the football team does. A very, very
Caitlin
slow-paced
McKinley?
match.
Yep, this is
that
what they
one?
do. They're methodical. Every move, slow, steady.
There you go. Every block has a purpose.
Rudy.
Just gotta help it find
Do
its
what you
home.
do.
I gotta use it this next time.
Huh?
I gotta use some apple box next time around.
Oh, baby.
Whoa.
Boo. Boo.
Oh. You're gonna make me put it in the middle?
Well, I'm
Go
trying
direct
to,
center here.
I'm trying to.
He goes in the middle. He got it.
PFT very confused.
Actually, no.
He's not sure what to do here.
Go high.
Okay.
This one looks like it's ready to be just pulled out like a loose tooth.
Okay.
Might have been wrong about this
Yeah, I don't
one.
think it's loose, is it?
It is not loose.
Go down a couple. See, there's 3 facing you.
Just check these guys, right? These guys?
Yeah, I was gonna say try one of them.
Billy again
Maybe
tweeting
leave
at
it.
us, Jeff. Please do
What?
not let PFT know that he looks like this on live stream, RN. It's just a
Can you tell
picture
Billy
of
I say
PFT.
hi?
It's a picture of me?
Looks fine
Don't
to
pay
me.
attention to them, PFT.
He's not.
Nice
Yeah,
jawline.
he is.
Yep.
He always does.
You
60
got
seconds.
really
to pick your
short
block.
fingernails, PFT.
Whoa.
PFT at block 28. There's that picture that Billy's talking about.
The tits are popping a little bit. That's fine. It's the end of football season.
Not one to talk. Wearing my quadruple XL shirt wasn't very slimming when we were playing earlier.
Kelly, I'm worried. I'm trying to get
You
official.
are?
I know Billy's at home. I'm sure he loved the barfing.
Oh yeah, that's
Seems like
right up
something
Billy's
Billy
alley.
would have ate up.
Yep.
Maybe try pushing it to the side.
I love that.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
that might be crazy.
Block
No.
28.
Crazy enough to work.
PFT and Kelly. They went 4-2. They each pulled 1 losing block in their regular season schedule.
You'll notice Nick is actually hiding most part of his hands with his shirt sleeve because his hands are so gross, so many
30
calluses
seconds
and
now.
cut marks
I
and
think you should
blood
go
from
low,
how much he's
PFT.
played.
I think I got this.
His hands are
You do?
brittle and fragile.
Again,
mean,
Jeff, we
it's-
talked about it earlier.
it's
Roughly
wobbling like
400
crazy.
blocks for Nick.
More.
He has seen more blocks in Jenga than the inventor of Jenga,
15,
Mike Jenga.
Mike Jenga.
Nick
Michael
did
Jenga.
say he's like Jesus times 3.
10,
Actually, his name was Mike J.
9,
Enga, but that's how they got Jenga.
8.
He said he
Michael John
wishes
Enga.
he could die because he's
Great
embarrassed
move.
himself 7 times
I would
now.
go.
And he doesn't know why
Yeah,
he keeps
that's
coming
good.
back.
I know Frank the Tank is watching on a closed circuit right now.
What'd you say?
I didn't like that last little switch.
I
he
didn't
had
either.
there.
All right, PFT completes
Knock the other
28.
blocks all loose and then
That
just gets
Had
out
to
there on
work
a
on
different
that
one.
Yeah,
Cheap
I
shot.
don't like it.
All right,
It's fine.
Nick, take your time. Find that sweet spot. Might have to rub the tower a little bit. You know what I mean?
I don't. Fuck.
Oh, Nick
Fine.
not happy.
60 seconds to
You're
pick
fine.
your block.
60 seconds.
You're
I thought
fine.
the
Hey,
time-
you're fine. You're fine.
Giant F-bomb at 29.
Rudy, I'm worried.
You're fine. Everything's fine.
Rudy keeping him upbeat.
45 seconds
I
now.
don't hate that one.
This?
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Okay,
It's not,
that's fine.
Not really
Move on.
moving.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, don't do that.
Why?
Don't hit it so hard. Go to the other side and pull it out. Yeah.
30 seconds.
Just work it out. Yeah. Just inch,
Going
literally
for the
inch by
Tittleman's
inch.
crest.
Watch out for the recoil.
29.
Yes.
20 seconds.
Watch out for the recoil.
Nick.
Oh, watch out for the recoil. There you go.
Gets it out. Gets it on. Is it level?
Ooh, that a baby.
It is.
Wow, I thought for a second that actually might topple, but a great job by Nick.
I'm talking about.
Pressure is on.
Maybe look up top.
Yeah.
I'd puke on you right now if I could.
Maybe look up top.
Fresh
maybe
out of
look
puke.
at that one that's already been worked on a little bit.
I was gonna do this.
Oh, Rudy.
Oh no! He's sick. You better be careful. You made him sick. Oh God! I think he's done. I think he might be.
Nick seems to be the best magician in this room today.
Kelly, I'm so sorry about that.
Kelly not phased. Needs to stay locked in at 30.
Why?
Because
She thinks she might have just blown this game.
I'm doing it with my right hand.
So that's fine.
Let's see what happens with the recoil.
Quicker with my left.
I'm hoping that wasn't yours that you threw on the ground.
Switch?
No.
You can switch if you want to.
Either way, we're teammates now, buddy.
Just don't touch it at the same time with both hands.
Hands are off. Adjust the box.
There you go.
That's really wedged in there.
It is sticky.
There you go, Kelly. Locked in. There you go, my whole face right there.
Smart.
There we go.
Looks like that
Smart.
would have went.
Yeah, I think she was right. I think even if it didn't go, it was going to wobble enough where she needed to have the quick tower,
Good
not
job.
leave it in doubt.
Good job, Kelly. Hall of Famer.
Rudy upset. Rudy thought he might have had a win in his grasps there.
We're in the region now. We're going to have to retower real quick.
Good move.
Yeah. Yeah, we
He was
are.
leaning a little bit, but not
Yeah,
quite like what it was in the last match.
good thing you
Now
switched.
obviously
Had
we're
me right. I was like, I can't
at
do
least
it
10
right
blocks
Yeah,
behind.
that looked
where
loose.
we're
There.
there.
It's loose.
That went right in there.
But I kind of want to fuck him.
No, don't fuck him.
Come
that
on,
will
Rudy, fuck
him.
me.
Because they won't be able to
You
pull
won't
from that
fuck me,
tower.
Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy,
You don't have what it
looking for
takes.
the
That'll be
Tittleman's
that'll be
crest.
major fuckage.
You don't have what it takes.
You won't fuck me.
The newly created row 4.
There's not that many moves left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves.
Interesting.
Watch the line, please.
That'll keep extending itself depending on what they pull, but pulling out a Tittleman's crest shortens the match. PFT and Kelly have been in the no-win scenario before, and
Yep.
they actually ended up winning because of it.
Let's see if Rudy goes left or right.
That was a great move, Rudy.
Because Kate could pick one of 2 blocks, and she picked one that would fuck you over, but then she put it on top.
Get me out of here.
Oh, yeah.
There's a gap there, Jeff.
We got to work on that.
No,
Is
no,
it
we're good.
complete? Look at that gap.
I think you should go
We don't
low
lock
if
thumbs.
you can.
Yeah.
It's complete. Remember, that was the middle block.
Yeah,
Go low?
So,
exactly. That is the
Yeah,
other
why not?
team.
There's still a low of 3 down there.
That's like almost picture identical to what we saw with David.
Right.
Picture identical.
I know.
That's my
the
favorite
same-
game at the bar, where it's like
It was an
find-
identical picture.
Find the non-identicals between these 2 pictures.
Jeff, that's like in,
Jeff Kilo
in,
is shit-faced right
in
now.
college when you're writing
Notorious
papers and you just add fluff words, they call them.
Yes.
For no reason whatsoever.
You got to the fluff word. Then you got to do 10 spacing between
Oh, yeah.
lines. The thinnest margins.
College
Oh, it's-
papers. I
Be
mean,
careful.
come on.
Got
It's
some hairy
tilting.
wrists.
Impact font.
Yeah.
Went to school with a kid named Harold Wrist.
Impact font, the
Don't
font of the memes.
pay attention.
Yes.
That is
Often
the-
confused with Futura.
Ooh.
We're gonna play
Don't
one-up
take Nick to
fontsmanship?
font school.
yes.
Nick knows fonts more
You
than
know-
anyone in the world.
I do.
Nick, what is the High Noon font?
It's a custom font, but it looks like they
Is it
based it off
Arial
Gil
Bold?
Sans. No,
It looks like Arial Bold.
it's not Arial Bold.
It's a
I
sans.
wouldn't challenge Nick on fonts. What about the word sideline experience?
Jeff, is this a future dozen category?
That's
It
called
seems like it
Letterman.
would be.
Letterman?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a college font.
Future dozen category?
Could be. Nick's a little too good at
You're gonna have
fonts.
to retower really quickly.
Oh my God.
Do you want the apple box?
Oh my God, it's wobbling.
PFT losing confidence.
No jump.
No jumping.
Oh, sorry.
PFT does not like what he has right now.
Block 32 for
It is
Mr.
leaning.
Commenter.
It is leaning.
Could
And
this
I
be
don't
the
know
end of the
which
road?
way it's going to tilt when he pulls that block out.
It's good news. I don't think it's going to recoil much. I think the recoiling already happened.
Can PFT pull it off and keep
You
the
do?
football
It might
team
recoil
season
a little
alive?
bit here, but yeah, I think the most of the recoil is already gone.
This guy thinks he knows recoil.
Doesn't know shit about recoil.
You got it.
Thanks, Kelly.
Majority out. Fully out.
Yeah, no recoil. That was a great
Oh.
job by PFT. He recognized it, knew he didn't need it. He was there
You
just
got
in
a fresh-
case.
You got a fresh one, Ro. You got
No,
a
I
And then
fresh
just
don't.
kind of took his time.
Yeah, you do.
Just
No.
yeah, make sure it's steady.
Push them in, make sure they're
hit the
kissing.
third- you
Take
hit
a
the
look at
third
the
row.
overhead, PFT.
Yeah, but
That's Nick's block.
It's the middle block, which was placed by Kelly.
The middle block is perfect. The one on the left is off.
I placed the middle.
No,
The third block is responsible for making them all.
That's Nick's block.
Just don't.
Do you want me to
argue,
adjust Nick's block?
Yeah, just do it. You
Yeah, it's a
don't
bad
argue.
call.
Touch his. You
That
just
wouldn't
gotta
be
make
my
them all
block
kiss.
mathematically.
I'm
not
going to
on
clean
that
up
row.
Nick's mess.
Jeff,
I'm up
another
next.
note here
Could
from
be my
Billy
block.
Football. It's not appropriate for me to read, but you can go ahead and say it.
But you can go third row, right?
He said PFT more
No,
like
four.
pretty fucking
You
tubby.
can't touch first three.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was the other.
I don't know if PFT heard that chirp.
There's not really
from
many
Billy.
moves left, huh?
All right, so you
All
got
right,
to
you
go
guys are
right
up.
side.
That one or that one?
Looks like he's blocking the noise.
Is that the only two left?
I'm not sure if PFT wants to hear the
three,
chirp
four.
again from Billy.
You got
No, Bill,
This.
it's just funny
You
that
got
that
this.
one. 20 minutes to think of that.
You got that one.
This. I don't want to go high.
Or you could argue a couple years.
It's leaning. It's
He
leaning
probably
a
had
little
like
left, which
6
I don't
others that
like.
he deleted.
Pretty is
He's in there
probably
scratching his
leaning
the
a little
OG
left.
Should I just go for the
fluff
last
word
middle?
when it comes to papers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's leaning left
Because it's
right
just
now.
What
unnecessary.
about basically?
It's not moving at
Basically, is
all.
up there.
Yeah.
Whoa, easy. Easy.
Oh.
Easy.
Oh,
Top's
Nick in
moving a
trouble.
lot. Top's moving a lot.
Oh.
Block
Doesn't want to
33.
pull his fifth career
Top's
losing
moving a lot.
block.
Oh man.
You could rotate the
There's
tower.
a narrative out there about Nick.
You could rotate the tower, but I
No
don't
clutch
think so.
gene. Can't win
There's
the
that
playoffs.
double hanger. Remember, if the football team wins this, it would be considered an upset.
Only 4 possible
Why
moves
we're
here
so
for Nick.
good?
Good point, Kelly.
I like that.
It is just tight.
I think the Vegas
You're gonna have to
spread
really
would probably
You're gonna have to
favor
really manipulate one.
PFT Kelly, but in
Mind
terms
the
of seating,
towers
you're
leaning
right.
left.
Seating, of course.
It's leaning left. Which
It's leaning this way.
That way?
Yeah, or right. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, dude.
It's okay. I like this. I'll tell you if it's moving too much. It's wobbling a little bit, but you're okay.
Nick was part of an 0-6 Pubes
I
2
don't know.
team.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I think you just keep going nice and slow. It's wobbling. You're fine. You're fine.
He has 6 career losing blocks.
Yeah,
That
keep pulling
includes
to the middle like that.
exhibitions.
As slow as you can.
Slowly trying to
Slower.
extract.
I would go slower.
So do you want me to fix it or no?
You're doing great.
The way to fix it would be
You're doing great.
Am I going to have to pull the last bit out fast?
No,
fix it would be
I don't think
push
so.
the one
You ready for the
that
recoil?
way.
If you have to just
So
slam
not
on top,
that
slam.
one.
But I think you're gonna be. I don't think there's gonna be much
Watch the
recoil.
line,
that
please,
way.
PFT.
Oh, he gets it out. The recoil helps. It centered it. Puts it down the middle, and it is clear. Big
got a new
time
row.
move.
You got a new row though. Check out
That's
that row.
not the move of an 0-7 player, Jeff.
Yeah,
Not at all. It's an experienced guy who's looking to break into the win category.
In league play, of course.
And you can hear all of the Pubes 2 fans watching, rooting for their former player.
They're loud watchers.
Oh yeah.
Here's Kelly
shit.
at block 34.
He broke the
Kelly.
apple box.
Watch out, Kelly.
Oh my.
Wait, did
That's a $500 apple box.
I really break it?
All right. She got it in position.
Yes.
Finds
Yes.
the Tittleman's crest on a
Easy
newly
push.
created row
Yes,
4.
queen.
Shortens the game, too.
Problem is they're in the driver's seat right
Yeah,
now.
they get the fresh towers.
Remember, Kelly less than 3 hours away from bedtime. See if that plays a factor. She did say she gets grumpy after 4
Kelly's
p.m.
starting to lean away from you a little bit, so you might have to retire quick. No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Fuck. Quickly
Good
retowers.
comms. Good comms, Kelly.
Hold on, let me just hold it for a sec.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
It's
not
clean.
coming. Very dramatic.
Remember,
Good
it
job.
needs to last for 5 seconds after she exits the Square of Doom.
Yep.
3. Oh, Rudy doesn't even let it sit, but it wouldn't have mattered.
You already knew it was fine.
Yeah,
What?
it's almost
Don't break it.
Set in the air.
So what do I have left?
Block 35. And Jeff, it looks like there's a full slate down low, and then I believe 2 moves elsewhere.
I know. I was gonna say.
Yeah, there's
that.
about
That full
5,
slate
I
is tight.
believe. I can double check though.
Super doit.
That just gave me a headache.
Steady. Just focus. Just focus. Just focus.
Rudy goes east at 35. Gets it out quickly. Only one place to go.
Do you want to pee? Do you want to time out?
No,
good.
for right now.
Rudy
PFT
gets
might
it.
Piss his pants here.
Block 36
Slide up.
for Mr. Commenter.
You want to go low?
I do want
4
to.
possible moves here.
The full slate.
But it is
one other
leaning
move.
that way a little bit.
3 if you take the Tittleman's Crest from that full slate. Obviously, a new row is about to be created, but block math is going to come into
Or
play. They got to be
PFT.
smart.
Watch the tape, please.
I'm not on it.
I
Just
think
saying,
we're
watch
good.
it.
Just not even watching it, Spider.
Unbelievable.
Remember, our first semifinal went to 44
Go
blocks
left, PFT.
when the chalk
He's got the
took down Purple Hedgehogs. We're at 36 right now in our second semi.
That is really moving.
Yeah, that thing is.
No, you got
There's
it.
a wobble.
That
It's
is
good,
just
it's good.
really, really moving.
You're just gonna have to
Oh
be
my
quick.
goodness.
It's fine.
I was seeing what my formation was underneath, so I could do this, the rock fist on it.
Well, no, don't
Throw up the rock fist, Kelly.
don't do any rock fisting.
Yeah, fist it. Fist it.
Throw up the rock fist. If you
The
feel it when
FT
you drop
slowly.
this, that's a sound when the rock hits.
Still going with that Eastern block. Weight management when it comes to the wobble up top.
You got it. No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, PFT.
Good job.
Quick retower.
Great job by PFT. Tense moments here.
Now it's business time.
Uh-oh.
A lot of shenanigans in the first 20 blocks.
Uh-oh.
Now we're locked in. But this turn's not over yet.
Far from over. The tower's balance completely went haywire.
There's a triple hanger. PFT needs to readjust quickly.
This is a nightmare for PFT. Oh, boy.
Who
No,
will
PFT,
advance?
It's actually not a nightmare. You should
It's a nightmare.
move.
Mind the tape, Martin?
I gotta.
You want to trade spots? Come over here.
Don't hit it.
Kelly, just let me cook.
Let commenter cook, is what he is telling his teammate. Block 36, a spot in the championship on the line.
Fresh slate created if he ends
you
it here.
twist
He's
that
trying
one?
to adjust.
Towards you. Just pull it towards you a little bit. No, other way.
Other way.
Other way.
Yeah.
They're trying to get in his
Let's
head.
see.
Yeah, it's good.
Left.
No, it's perfect.
Right. God, the AC is so loud, isn't it?
I can't. That's the only
This
thing I can
match
focus
is
on.
at a turning point, Jake, for multiple reasons.
a literal turning point with how PFT is trying to adjust this tower.
He's not looking confident in this right now.
He's
just
confident.
making sure that it stays up. It stays
more
tight,
tilt.
rather.
This is what I think we should do. If you can
Can you see me
put
in
your
your
pinky
peripherals right now?
on the block below
giving you the
you,
biggest
right
smile.
the middle block, and push it over
Nick's
towards your
dick is
left.
out right now.
Just
He can see it.
This
like
one?
a centimeter. The block that your hands are on,
Yeah.
push it over to your
The
left.
single one beneath the one that I'm grabbing?
No, I'm saying put your finger on the middle one.
Yeah.
Just to hold steady.
Okay.
And then push the block you're on right now. Just move the top of the tower over like a centimeter to your left.
Guy like me would pull.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember, PFT is already retowered. Now he just needs to get this tower to hang for 5 seconds after it leaves the square of doom.
Look at us. Lips getting plush over here.
Yeah.
Good
It's dry in
God.
here. You want some?
More kissable than they've ever been.
Does it
You
feel
want
more
some?
sturdy?
Oh.
It was so much quieter than I thought it was going to be.
Wait, yes, a little bit.
Okay.
Moved his hand a little bit.
Leave it for a sec.
Shut up, Bibbs.
Vibs is a rat.
I want a fair game called.
I
His
think we're
hands
okay.
are mostly off.
Do you feel okay leaving it?
Listen to the click of the chapstick.
Remember, it needs to hold for 5 seconds. Once he leaves, it's steady for now.
Seems confident
What
now.
about the top block?
2,
Top block is fucked.
3, 4, 5.
He got it to go. A big time move
Stripes?
for
Stripes?
PFT.
Dude, he just called it.
Kelly's gonna have to deal with that come her
Yeah.
turn. Let's
Come
work.
So it is
I can deal with
diagonal.
your
That
shit.
ends up being a positive for them. I don't know why they're complaining. Berserkers can use it to their advantage here.
All right, Jeff. So we do have a new row 4, so there's 2
got
full
a fresh
slates
roll
in
to work
play.
with.
But
Fresh
aside
roll.
from those 2 full slates, there are literally no moves.
There's one move kind of in the middle,
too hard.
the top third.
But yeah, pull it.
We have one,
Oh, yes.
we
Pull it?
have
I did
5
skip that.
possible moves,
Yep.
maybe
If it's loose.
3,
It's not.
depending on which ones they go for. Tittleman's crests eliminate moves.
Nick has something loose.
Oh, fuck.
There's some twisting, though. Nick losing confidence.
Okay.
As a recent
watch your
substitute, can he send his team to the championship?
Leveraging it with his middle finger.
Okay, just go nice and slow.
It's going to recoil the opposite way.
Nick,
though.
my
He's gotta
lips
be
are
careful.
getting. It's okay. You also don't have to go this one if you don't like it.
I can't let go of it.
Yeah, you kind of have to dance with who brought you here.
It's going to recoil in the wrong direction. Pretty hard, Jake.
I wonder.
You're safe right now. Once you get, you'll be able to get it out. And once you get it out, you're just gonna have to retire real quick. And do it.
Whoa! Nick losing
Keep your
confidence
hand on it.
again.
Just keep your hand on it.
Significant movement.
Just inchworm it. Keep your fingers against the other blocks. Yep, just like that, and just inchworm it out. Don't pull too hard. There you go.
Row 4. Tittleman's crest.
Which way do I need to lean this right now?
The
So I'm not
0-7 demon
Not as much-
staring
not as
him
much
in
your
his
way.
face.
Make it a little bit more.
Can he
perfect.
reverse
Now just keep inchworming it
that
out.
losing streak?
The 0-7 demon. We all know what it looks like.
Just keep inchworming it out.
Fuck.
You're fine.
I don't think I am, man.
You're fine.
Rudy
think you
telling
are
him to
either.
move
Now,
forward.
retower.
Oh, it recoils!
He didn't even need it though. The recoil was crazy, but
You're
not
a
as
sex
crazy
freak.
as it could have been. He's going to be asked to
Not even
retower that.
animals.
Yeah, that was.
And Jeff in row 3,
What do I
that
have to
one
do?
is still loose
Gotta
as
be
well.
straight.
He's
Okay,
going to be
you'll
asked to
just go
retower
nice and
that
slow.
for
Just
sure.
go
You can
nice
see
and
row
slow.
3 in our sky cam here. Does he need to clean that up too?
That's not obviously not our
A little
call.
bit more,
Right.
just your block. Don't worry about the middle one. That's good right there.
It's clean.
I want to fuck you right now.
And now, Jeff, that row 3 block that's loose, that's still illegal.
God, I knew you had.
Yeah, they cannot take that one out.
I knew you
And
had.
there are only 3, potentially 2 moves. This next one, Jake, massive decision.
That one block
I
on
would
row
hunt
3, we could
around
see another single block
That row of
Jenga.
3, Kelly.
Oh, you would?
Do you think it's smart for Kelly to
wanna
clean up row
fix-
3 first?
Yeah.
No, and I will say block math is in play. I won't say much from there.
All right. Kelly at 38.
Focus on the blocks, not the bag. That'll be mine.
Can the
Focus on the
football
blocks.
team advance to the title match, or will the Berserkers take the second and final spot up for grabs?
in
I would
there.
go, yeah. I would go middle.
I want to fix that.
Why?
Because it doesn't look nice.
It's not really something that we are concerned about right now. What do you think? What do you think?
I feel like it's all right.
All right, just get ready for a quick retower.
Let's see what Kelly can do here.
Yeah, but
Limited
it's
options
like,
at
none of them are
38.
straight up there.
Yeah. It's probably going to come towards you. Watch your hand. Don't touch it, Kelly.
Oh, very close to a violation. What a
Oh
save
my
by
God.
PFT in the dugout.
Put PFT in a bind.
Yeah, he would have been awfully
Wow.
mad at me.
That would have been some time to commit a
The looks.
violation.
To be honest, though, I'm not sure how much it would have mattered because I don't
Right.
think there's many moves left, but that would have been bad.
I don't think so.
Spider may give it a check, but
She didn't touch it.
I didn't touch it.
All right, it's going to come towards
confirm
you.
no touch.
I don't think she did. Yeah, she came damn close though.
I think she would have if PFT didn't stop her. Block is out.
Okay.
How will the weight shift now?
Don't mess around with it too much.
Remember, that is PFT's middle
It's
block.
good.
She's dealing with it. It's
It's
good, but
good
she
according
now
to Spider,
Not
yep.
good.
has to make sure the weight is distributed properly.
Just be gentle. There you go. That looks good.
Oh, I think she's fine.
Kelly, that looks
Is
good.
her hand off?
Yeah, it's off.
Yeah.
She's not
All right,
touching
Kelly,
the
I would
tower.
get out. I would get out.
Remember, it needs to be 5 seconds after she leaves. She's
Get out of there. Get out of the
allowing more
square.
time for disaster here.
Get out of the square.
I'm moving away slowly.
Get out of the square.
5, 4, 3,
Good job.
2, 1.
And she got it. On to block 39. The pressure shifts back to Rudy.
One play. It's that middle
the
one right
play?
there. It's that middle full row. It's the only thing you can do, I think.
Jeff, I think that full slate is all that we can do right here.
Outside one. And then they have no
Yeah.
play.
I think you're right.
A Tittleman's
As long as I
crest
execute.
Tablecloth.
could be massive,
Yeah, I know.
but it would also
Those are
create
really, I
a
don't know,
2-4
Billy.
row.
I think that Billy is sorely missed here because his strength
There is a
would be able to
block that
extract
should
this
pull
block.
here. I won't say what it is.
He's going for the crest.
Don't you focus on what's going on above you.
Oh, that's
Remember.
really wedged in there, Rudy.
Oh
That's
my!
really wedged in
Be
there,
careful.
Rudy.
Some tilt,
Yeah,
slow
I don't
down.
know about that one, Jim.
but some loosening.
This might be it.
Pivotal moment in our second semifinal.
Gymnast, Tony, but really pull it, Rudy.
He is.
So,
Gets it out.
so
Where will he go?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Nick losing confidence in the retowering
I think
process.
Nick just realized what happened.
It's got to be further to the right.
Nick, what's wrong?
You got to go on this side. Yep, there we go. Now that is a placement. Yep. No, I think there's
That's
this.
good.
Never
So,
mind.
Yep, still has to finish his turn. 5 seconds out of the box. Let's
Yeah,
see
so
if he can
here's-
complete it.
Mathematically, I'm in trouble.
Oh, PFT stepped in.
here
That's
has
it.
what has happened.
PFT.
We have a
see.
new 4th row. We
Do you
have a
wanna
new
keep
4th
this
row.
or no?
Let's see
Might
what
as well
PFT
block it
does.
if you guys
Let's
middle.
let
Yeah.
him commit to a block
There's nothing
first.
we can do.
Now that
Or
left
if
block
you're
is
gonna
very
take that one,
tempting
Take it from this side.
because it's
If
already
you can.
loose.
well, what I'm going to do, Kelly, is I'm going to take the middle block.
A
Leaving them with no
successful
turns.
middle pool would effectively end this match.
He could go for the easy one on the outside, but then that means if Nick and Rudy pulled the outside block, they would be in a no-win. Someone is going to be in a no-win situation any moment now. Because Rudy pulled that middle block, they may be stuck with that situation. PFT has deferred this before, though. He's decided to not take the situation and risk potentially putting Kelly in that spot. They ended up winning, though.
It's such an interesting
Kelly,
decision
I
because
might
it's
have
so
to do that
tempting
again. I might have to do
to
that again, Kelly.
forego the opportunity to
And then what
effectively
am
end
I
the
gonna
match.
do?
Then it's on me if we lose because I did that to you.
PFT,
But this one,
if he
I
pulls
can
the
get
middle
this one
block,
out.
if he pulls the middle block,
That
that
one's
means
in there too
Nick
tight.
will have to do a tablecloth move. If he pulls the outside block,
Which is more
and then Nick pulls the other outside block,
So I'm even afraid
Kelly
to
would have
touch
to do a
this one.
tablecloth move. Somebody out of those three, Rudy.
Kelly, if that one
looking
comes
great,
out-
great shape by the way. It's not going to come down
The
to him
whole-
at all.
I don't think it's going to work.
Rudy,
Okay.
it's either going to
I
be
trust
Nick
you,
or
whatever you
Kelly
think.
with the need to do a tablecloth move.
So what
which
you're
has never
saying
been
here
done.
is PFT is effectively rolling the dice that Nick would end the match on his next turn because if not, they'd be screwed.
Correct. If he pulls out this middle block, Nick would have to execute the first ever tablecloth move, meaning you remove a single block and have the entire tower drop down without falling. Never
Or,
been done.
Remember, you can always shift it. You can shift a Tittleman's crest, the gap, and make one of the
Which
middle.
has been attempted,
Billy's done
never
that.
been done.
Yeah. Billy's Psycho SHIT, which we really haven't seen in league play.
This is not the scenario you ever want to be in. Had Rudy pulled one of the outside blocks, the match would have been extended. But he pulled the inside, which may end up being a great move.
Is that one okay to get or what?
The middle one?
Yeah.
I'm working on the middle one.
But, all right, just take the right.
If he's trying to loosen up
I
that
feel like
middle
it's a
block,
risk
he'd
that
rather end
will
it
work out in
right
our
away
favor.
than risk Nick
Maybe.
pulling off a crazy move.
But this one over here, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna have to do it, Kelly.
Okay,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
Billy's calling me.
No phones, remember.
I cannot answer it?
No,
No.
you can't
Interesting
answer.
time.
It's Billy, though. He's my teammate.
That's illegal sideline communication.
You can call the booth if he needs to get in touch.
Sorry, Billy.
No guarantee he makes this pull either, though, Jake.
This is a tricky tower.
Block 40.
You got this.
But this is the easier of the two.
It is.
Is it coming out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, by doing this, you put at risk
Also, don't put it in the
your
middle. Put
team
it on
being
the-
in a 0-win situation,
Right.
but it now requires Nick to make a crazy pull. You're betting on
Nick
Nick
retower in the
pulling
middle.
his
I'll
5th
try.
career losing block.
In league play. He has
This is
6
gonna be
league
a
play
tough
career.
tower too.
4 in league play.
No, it looks good.
6 overall.
PFT not crazy confident, but guess what?
You
It's
got it.
out. Doesn't move much.
Allow some time
All right,
to
well.
breathe.
Yeah, don't even.
That
do
middle
the
retower is going to be tough for Nick, too, based on where Rudy put the other block.
He's fine.
They're not over for PFT though.
How's it looking, Kelly?
Yeah,
You got.
it's good if Spider says
Oh.
so. Now he needs to step out and
Give that
survive
5
the 5
seconds. Yeah, yeah.
seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
And
Sorry.
he got it. All right,
Okay.
Jeff. So we'll cut to the chase. There is one move here. Row 4, Eastern Block. That is the only possible way to go here for Nick.
If he does successfully execute this move, Kelly will be in a position where she has to pull
Careful
off
of
the
that.
first ever tablecloth move. But this thing is not in good shape.
Heavily towards you right
PFT
now.
has done this
Pulling this
before. He
one?
bet
Yeah,
on
it's tilting
Kate
heavily
Khan's
this
losing.
way.
He bet on Nick losing here.
It's
But
very
probably
loose.
the
Oh
easiest
my!
pull I've-
It's okay. Take your time. Take your time.
One of
Not
the
over
easiest
yet.
pulls ever in the 40 range.
Take your
Oh
time.
my.
Take your
The
time.
pull
You're
was
fine.
easy, but the pull is only half of the move.
Take your time.
He must retower
He
and
can also
balance.
use an apple box too, but he seems to be okay with the height.
Take your time. Take
Nick,
your time.
remember though, the 7-footer. He is the tallest
your
player
time.
in our league.
Yep. Take your time. Watch it.
The
2 hands.
turn
take your
ended
time.
up being easy.
Careful with that. Careful with
Oh,
that.
Oh,
Don't do that again. Don't do
it's
that
like it's on a string, Jeff.
Fuck.
Take your time. Take your time.
Spider even stunned.
Take your time. There you
Going
go.
to drop it down. Now it's about the weight. If his hands can come off, oh my! Doesn't even need to work with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is a tablecloth time.
The biggest break of his career, Jake.
For the football team, he looks up to the sky and says, "For you, Frank." Frank is still alive.
Frank in tears
He's
somewhere
upstairs.
watching.
Oh, he's upstairs.
You're free.
Literally above this building right now, something above Stool Stream Stadium, a move he could never find while on Pubes 2. He couldn't find it on Team Zarch, but he does it against PFT and Kelly,
You went so fast.
the football team, and I tell you what, Jake, PFT's gamble paid off a few weeks ago. It did not pay off here. Kelly Martin will have to do what no man or woman has ever done,
Okay, so
But
the tablecloth
she
move.
can move one of those edge blocks to the middle.
I think that's
Which
Take
has
out
also
the
never
other
been done.
Right.
the 3 stack.
I actually would argue that that's been the worst
Like
decision
move
Yeah.
to the middle
because
and
people
then-
haven't even gotten to the chance to pull the block. They've
Right.
knocked it over before the extraction can even take place.
All right, Kelly, a chance to become a legend here.
So let's look.
I know what you're saying.
It's been attempted.
Like,
Yeah,
what if
oh,
what if
shit.
you even tried to do that? Maybe at the bottom or
But
towards
we
the bottom?
need it at the top.
What do you mean?
That's where it's so fucked up. It's towering. You know what I mean? Right
Like the
there. needs to
Baudelaire's,
move.
the Baudelaire girl.
But no, it doesn't need to be moved over there because it's leaning that way.
Yeah,
so if
whenever
you move
she's-
that one over, it's going
that's
to
a bad
crumble.
sign.
You're going to need to move one
Nice
over
pull.
from that side to the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like, Jeff, just from eavesdropping on their conversation, I don't think they're going to attempt the tablecloth. I think they're going to try to move one of those edge blocks to the middle.
You're right.
I think it's a risky and bad move. It's never done anything but put people in a spot to lose. We've never even seen it moved over and then an extraction attempted. Always just ends up falling. But hey, that's their idea. They've played all these Jenga matches. They're one of the best teams. You got to trust them.
Basically, you're looking at two options. One has a 1% success rate. The other has like a 0.1
I was going to say
success rate.
The one in the middle.
Flawed math, Jake.
Sick if the Interstellar theme music was playing right now.
I would like that.
This is fucked.
Block 42 for Kelly.
Kelly contemplating what the
Can
move
I have
is.
more time, Hank? Just because this isn't a normal pull. Thanks.
Let's see what she can do here. The football team went 4-2 in the regular season, runners-up in Group C. The Berserkers 5-1. They won Group B. But again, right now, it's a blank slate. Survive and advance for both teams in maroon and black.
Can I take one out and not put it on the top? Can someone answer me?
Well, if you take it out, why wouldn't you put it on the top?
Because I think it's gonna fall.
I
You think
think
I should
so.
just pull this?
No.
I was
no.
moving it over.
Yeah, move it over.
And then I was gonna pull a different one.
Scoot it over.
Yeah.
Kelly trying to move that block on the east side to the middle and then extract the left block.
Okay.
Oh, there's some movement. Maybe.
I think I gotta.
Kick over that other side now.
There you go.
I think I gotta get to the other side of the tower.
Okay. Do you want me to drag the box that you're standing on while you're standing on it?
Nope.
I can move the box, right?
You
got
can't
it.
have two in the box, though.
It's okay.
All right, she got it to level.
Okay.
So
looking
she's
good,
got a
Kelly.
little bit of movement here. Now she's going to try to straighten it out, get it closer to the center.
She did do one side.
Again, for those who are confused, Kelly is trying to move this block on the right side to the middle to allow herself to extract that block on the left side.
Watch the table. Watch the table.
I got it.
Makes it very difficult, but it's possible.
It is wedged. Oh, making some progress.
Getting it closer to the center, but more blocks continue to move. Some more movement.
I'm not fucking losing this game. Sorry for cursing, Jake.
Gotten this far. Doesn't want her legacy to be off of this losing block to eliminate the football team, but Jeff, she is making progress.
It's starting to work.
Still a long way to go.
Like I said, I didn't think this was the smart move, but it's proving to be maybe the most effective one.
That's why you're up there. and
We've
we're
seen
down
people
here.
get this far into it.
Now will she have to go back to the other side and straighten it again?
Yep.
Maybe this was the. We'll see. We see people probably get about to this point, Jim.
Yep.
This is usually where it starts to go haywire.
Trying to straighten out this middle block to allow herself to pull out the left block. That's what she's trying to do here because there are no other moves on this tower.
Is it
Block
steady yet or
42.
no?
It looks pretty steady over here.
It does?
Yeah, is your hand on it?
Yeah.
Uh,
now
Hand
it's
is
not.
off.
Now it's leaning a little bit.
Now she's going to try to go back to the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
side
one back.
and straighten out that right block towards the middle even more.
Nick is blown away. Nick has been on the wrong end of some of the most incredible pulls in the history of this sport. This would be the cherry on top.
Trying to kiss those two blocks together.
Don't touch it with that right
I'm
hand.
not.
Another close violation call.
Get over it. Oh. Here we go.
EFT, I think that we're.
Oh, another big save, but some more movement.
I'm not going to ask what you're about to say.
She's feeling
Got it
very
closer.
All right, Kelly.
Still alive.
There we go,
be able to
Kelly.
pull it off. The
It is
biggest
closer
miracle.
to the middle.
Kelly,
This would be the biggest
is that one
miracle
on
in the
right
history of the
Is that one on
sport.
the right starting to feel loose?
I didn't touch it yet. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Nick is stunned, wishing he could puke confetti right now.
Kelly,
So
be
Jeff,
careful.
it
Don't get
looks
cute
like
with it,
that
Kelly.
middle block is all but done, and now
it.
she can start working on the edge, or she still need to straighten out
I
the
think it's a
middle?
little too tipped, and I think she knows that she's waiting to try to bounce it out
Hands
maybe
are
a
off.
touch more.
All right, so she has that middle. Now an opportunity to take out the one on the far side.
Watch the leg of that table. There you go.
I need another fucking block.
All right, I got you.
Oh, we're going to see a double apple
Double
box for
box.
the first time ever.
Double box.
A shout out to Hansen and Siciliano. Double box.
You had to toss that.
No. Hansen much better than Siciliano, as we know.
Generous to donate to the Barstool
I can't
Fund.
believe this is happening.
Yes,
Can she
Kelly.
pull it off?
Kelly's a fucking witch.
my.
All right.
She
Kelly?
moved that block from the right to the
You
center.
might
Now
have to
can she
move
take
them
out the
a
one on the
little-
left?
The entire operation a little bit more towards Jake and Jeff.
Yeah, I think that's smart, actually.
Yeah, because if you look at it from this
Yeah.
angle, that one in the middle isn't totally centered.
Okay.
Just a little bit though.
Should I move it again or no? I'm good with moving forward with this block.
I was saying you might not be.
Should I move? Do I need to move this more?
You need to move the whole top over.
I think I'm just gonna risk it.
Okay, no risk it. No risk
Still
it.
got a long way to go. No way.
And I think I need to place it closer
All right,
to
wait.
you. What?
I feel like Kelly, the center is off center right now. If you pull that out, I think the top is going to collapse towards you. So don't pull that out just yet. You see what I'm saying? Like the top 4 rows need to go a little bit further towards Jake and Jeff. I think.
No, it's just that one block you're seeing.
Okay, all right.
You can step over here. You from
No,
over here.
I'm talking about the block that's behind the block that you're pulling out right now.
This one?
Yeah,
Just watch your feet.
A warning for-
still pretty far over there.
for
Come,
two
step
people
down
in
for a
the
second. Look at
box.
it from this angle.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So I have a good idea.
Okay. Oh God.
I'm gonna push this.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Kelly taking her time. Can she get that far block out?
Wait, fuck. I already got
tilting.
it out.
It's out, but it's
I think
loose.
we're-
Oh, the quick retower! Can she pull it off?
Unreal.
Not done yet.
Uh-oh.
She's gotten through most of the turn. It needs to balance. And remember, it must stand upright for 5 seconds
Get the fuck out
after
of there.
she leaves.
Get out of there.
It's level.
Softly. Get out of there softly.
Don't
Step
Countdown
out.
has not
yelling.
started yet.
Get out softly. I'm not yelling. You're yelling.
This is very heavy.
5, 4,
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
And she got it! Perhaps
Oh
the
my
move
God.
of the tournament!
Pain.
Berserkers
Pain.
cannot believe it!
Stunning development, unbelievable. The
You're
greatest
good.
pull in the
Get in,
history
Kelly.
of this sport.
We have to go.
Kelly pulled off
New row middle.
the impossible.
Have to.
But now we have a new row 4, and this match can keep going.
Let's see.
If you can't do middle, we can settle for a side, but
And Jeff,
think
now,
middle's the
if
way.
Rudy takes out a Tittleman's Crest, PFT would have the same exact
If Rudy's able to
circumstance.
take out the middle, PFT will be in the same
Careful
exact
now.
spot Kelly was just in.
Oh no, it's wobbly.
But I don't know. This tower is now in terrible shape because of that turn. It is very uneven.
That wasn't a
Look at the
tablecloth,
way-
but that was pretty damn
Oh,
close.
Where-
that one on the right is
Where Kelly
is
moved
so
that
loose.
block,
Just
it's
take
not
it
exactly
then.
center, so it's completely uneven.
But put the block on the other side, so they have to put it. In
That's
the middle.
loose from Rudy.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's going to
What?
recoil. He knows it.
On the right
No, you're
side.
out. You're out. You're clean.
Oh, he got the recoil.
Gentle.
Survive in advance.
Is it complete?
Push it in a little bit
Not
more.
good for Spider.
And now we're at, well, let's see.
Needs to survive 5 seconds.
Will PFT?
4, 3,
That middle one is
2,
really in
1.
there.
It's good.
We've
Same
reached
dilemma.
the scenario. Will he use the apple box? He said he would never use it. He said he doesn't care what's on the line. He would never use
No,
it.
that's not true. He said he would use it.
He said he would never use it with $10,000 on the line.
Sweating.
And if he's able to get this, Nick wouldn't be in the situation where he has to do either what Kelly did or a tablecloth
PFT,
move, which
use
would
the
just
fucking
be
apple box.
unreal.
I don't need it.
Yes,
Yes,
you do.
he does not need it for now.
I don't think he needs it for the
He will do
extraction.
this,
I
man.
think
This works so
he's
hard.
right on that. For the extraction, he won't need it. This has been unreal. Kelly with the best move we've ever seen. Joins the likes of Big Cat and Dave, who pulled off probably the two best we've ever seen in this tournament. Roan as well.
PFT gets it mostly out. Got it out.
You got it.
Now will he use the box?
Give me the box.
Oh, he's using it!
He's gonna use
He's
the
gonna
apple
do
box.
it! He said he would never! But here we are, a chance to go to the championship. He swallows his pride and tries to send the football team to the title match.
I can't believe it, and now Nick will be in this situation again. Nick has been in this situation. He's been on the wrong end of 3 of the 4 best moves we've ever seen in
How's
this
it looking,
tournament.
Kelly? Talk to me. Get on comms.
Kelly's game-saving pole, Roan's game-saving pole,
I had to.
Big
Sarcasm
Cat have
go away
all
when I put it
screwed
down.
over Nick, and it happened
Right, Nick.
again.
What to do?
3,
Now Nick-
2,
So I think-
1, and
I think
PFT
you go-
pulled off the move, but he had to sacrifice
you have
something
to go
perhaps
with the
even
closest one
bigger.
at the top, I
The
think.
unluckiest player
it to the
in the
middle, or
history of
Push it to the
Jenga.
middle. You have to do what Kelly did.
It's not Frank the Tank.
She did it. You can
Seamus
do it.
Fleming is not the unluckiest.
His
It
great
is
grandpa.
Nick.
Push this to the middle.
Yeah.
The great grandfather of Frank the Tank.
Are you serious?
Wait.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Oh my fucking God.
I cannot believe some people, it just is not meant to be for Nick unless he pulls off a miracle.
He's going to do exactly what Kelly did.
I think Nick.
Well, Nick, you really suck at Jenga.
Rudy can't. Here's what Billy Football is saying at home. He must be stunned again.
You're
If
just
you've
gonna
watched
have
all of
to-
our competitions,
well, maybe try these
Big
two.
Cat had an incredible
These
game
two?
saver
Yeah.
against Nick and Frank. Roan had one against Nick and Frank just the other day in the playoffs, right?
You're gonna have to like wiggle it
Was-
in
was
because
it
this
the
one's
playoffs?
already a little bit towards the middle. The one on
Yes,
going
no,
from
I
this
think
side.
that was regular season. When it hit the
So if
floor
you
and he
can
had to readjust.
Yes.
That
Dude,
was
it's not
regular
happening.
season.
Roan's save was amazing,
you
and
can't do
now
a
Nick,
tablecloth.
for the
It's
third
impossible.
time, watched
Is
an
it? What if
unreal
I go-
save
No, it's
and puts him in a
impossible.
bad
It's literally
scenario. This
impossible.
one
You have to
being
do
a
what Kelly did. You
no-win
have to wiggle
scenario.
one to the middle, and then
So Rudy's telling Nick the tablecloth is impossible, and we have no evidence to say that he is wrong because no one's ever pulled it off. But Nick is going to
You're
need
just
to
gonna have to
mimic
really
what
manipulate it
Kelly
in there.
just did. He's going to try to move one block to the middle, level it out, which would allow him to move the other one out and to the top.
Now, what you could also do is rotate the tower on one of the singles.
That is something Billy has successfully pulled off. Good point by Rudy here, Jeff. You see that triple hanger? He can do a stack is what we call it. A double stack, put
There you
them
go.
identically on top
There you
of
go.
each other too.
There you go. There you go. Move
Oh,
to the other side. It's okay.
almost
It's okay. It's okay.
nudged it over on
It's okay.
accident.
Just keep wiggling that thing in. Hold on to
It's
it.
a shame
hold
one
on to
team
it.
has to lose this match.
It truly is.
Keep going slow. There you go.
Who will join the chalk in next week's championship?
There you go.
Oh, but he might be able
There
to
you
do
go.
it.
There you go.
Oh, another save by Nick. He has
Just make sure you keep
a
your
little
hands
bit of
on that tower.
looseness as he tries to get that one closer and closer to
There
the
you go.
middle.
There you go. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
It's real wobbly.
Nick going back and forth.
It's very wobbly.
Slow down a little
Nick,
bit.
seriously, be careful. I don't want you
Slow
to get
down a
hurt.
little bit. Slow down a little bit. Don't do that. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just back and forth. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Oh,
hold it,
another
hold it,
save.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. You can't take your. You really can't take your hand off.
He
it at this
twists
point.
it.
It's gonna keep falling away
Just
from
be
you. Just
careful,
keep
Nick. Be
wiggling it in
careful.
there.
Rudy.
You're doing
Nick
good.
losing
You're doing fucking
confidence.
amazing.
Rudy, let him just go.
Kelly,
Watch it, Rudy.
Block 45.
hold it.
Oh,
Hold it. Hold it,
another
hold it,
save.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
He readjusts his position.
Just hold it. Just hold it. Just keep holding
Can
it.
Nick
Just keep holding it. Just keep
match
holding it.
Kelly's improbable move?
Just keep holding it.
I need to push the whole top over.
Do whatever you gotta do. It's falling towards you right now.
Yeah.
Careful at the top. The very,
Oh
very tip of the
my.
top.
Some more wobbling. Oh, a huge
Oh.
shift.
There you go.
Oh, and the football team is onwards to the championship. They pull off the upset over the tournament's top seed. It's the end of the road for #1 Berserkers.
Another upset, this time
Nick.
into the championship. Go the football team, PFT and Kelly. You have to feel not just for Rudy and Billy, but Nick has been on the losing end of 3 of the best moves we've ever seen in the history of this sport. Kelly pulls off what was once impossible, proves the doubters wrong. I'm in shock. Heartbreak on one side, jubilation on the other.
The number 5 seed pulls off the shocker over the number 1 seed. The Berserkers went 5-1, got a bye. Fortunately for them, it did not matter. They were without Billy. Nick steps in, and he is alongside with Rudy and Vibs at the Roman locker.
That's right. Unfortunately, a team had to lose that heartbreaking game. Nick, you are now 0-7. Yeah. You are the worst player in Jenga history. Yeah. You've got to be feeling absolutely low right now.
Yeah, I am. I'm embarrassed. I think I'm related to Frank. I gotta be. Seamus Fleming had to have cursed me as well.
Yeah, you got a little bit of his blood in you for sure. Rudy, may I ask, as the captain and the GM, why would you draft the worst player in the history of the league to fill in for Billy?
Well, I honestly thought Nick was due, and I thought Nick played amazing. He played insane. Kelly did a move that no one's ever seen before. I thought he played awesome. I think you would have fucked that up. You would have fucked that up. Everyone in this room but Kelly would have fucked that up except for Nick.
I don't think I would have fucked that up. I don't think Jeff D'Lo would have fucked that up.
Says the commentator.
Jeff wouldn't.
We've seen a lot of Jenga, but I will say it was a good match. Back to you guys in the booth with the Roman swipe of the game.
All right, thanks so much, Vibs. Before we get to our Roman swipe, what do you think Billy's doing right now? His season just ended on the couch.
Billy's got to be stunned. He's got to be in pain and shock, sadness, but what can you do? I mean, Nick played great. Nick did all you could really expect from his fill-in. I don't think he can be too mad. What Kelly did was unbeatable at that point.
Billy did not look happy. Let's get to our Roman swipe of the match. This is an easy one, folks. Kelly's improbable move. It was tablecloth or bust, but she pulled it off.
She found a way to not have to do the tablecloth move. No one had ever executed this move, moving over a side block over to the middle to create basically a new middle block and removing the other block on that side, making it a new hanging tower, which we have not seen that done before. It took her a while. She was methodical. She was focused. She made it work. It's the best move we've ever seen, and she's one step closer to that handbag.
Yep. $10,000 on the other end, potentially, for the football team. Let's send it down the stream to the Roman locker. The number 5 seed is on to the championship match.
I'm here with the football team. And like you guys said, they are moving on to the championship round. Congratulations.
Thank you.
They are moving on to the championship round because of the play of Kelly in that round. Kelly, you did an improbable move there. What was going through your head when you had to step up to that tower?
I was not going to let us lose. I was very nervous, but we were not losing on my watch at all.
Mm-hmm. You have a strict rule of no fun. Do you think that helped you guys win?
Hell yeah. We were very professional.
That was a little too fun right there.
Winning is fun.
Winning is fun. PFT, you seem to be sick earlier in the round.
Yeah, I feel better now.
You were puking a lot. Yeah, what do you think that was?
I threw up a lot. I don't know. Kind of like I took a facial from a clown or something like that. I don't know what it was, but got it all up, so I feel great now. Thank you.
All right, you heard that, boys. Facial from a clown. Our top scientists will be on that, figuring out what it was. Back to you in the booth.
All right, thanks so much, Vibs. The football team, they earned this spot in the championship.
They did. I mean, that was 2 of the best matches we've ever seen. We had them in the same exact day. I'm still in shock. One of the plays of the year, one of the plays of a lifetime in this sport.
All right, Jeff, let's take a look at our bracket. We started with 12 teams. Now we are down to 2. It is the Chalk versus the football team next Tuesday inside the Triple S. 2 out of 3 for $10,000.
$10,000, 2 out of 3. They're going to be hurting. They're going to be in pain by the end of those 2 or 3 matches. I cannot wait.
So it'll all come down to that. Next Tuesday, the number 5 seed in maroon against the number 2 seed in teal. Picks will be available on the app soon. We have table tennis next Thursday as well. No stream this Thursday. Take some time off, recuperate, get healthy. Everybody stay safe for next Tuesday's championship match. That's going to be so much fun.
Cannot wait. 3 matches with the 2 same teams. It's going to be a slugfest.
Potentially 3.
Potentially 3.
Yes.
Let's hope 3. Why not?
Yeah,
Why would you not want
Of
3?
course. That'll do it for our broadcast today. We do have an 0 for 6 winner. Congrats to Jay Blaze. You're getting a $50 Barstool gift card. $4,500 next Tuesday for our championship match. Shout out to everybody in the production truck, Commissioner Hank, Pete, we've got Foley running replay, Stefan, Steve, Andrew, Sean, Cam, Colby. There's got to be more.
Always is.
Always is. But I'm sorry to who I just forgot because I definitely forgot somebody. Shout out to Spider, our official, Jeff D'Lo, Fibs. I'm Jake Marsh signing off from the Triple S. Have a great week. We will see you next Tuesday for all the marbles. It's the football team versus the chalk for 10 grand. Have a great week, everybody.